Okie Oh, it's Tenchi! It's my boy! I know him. I'm vaguely familiar with that guy. That guy, I've seen him before. I'm not actually seeing him right now. I just heard him. Are you here? I don't know. You are here. Can I not touch you? I found him! I managed to find him by reaching my hand backwards and down. Because that is where he is located. He is smaller than me when I sit on a chair. This is obvious. Hello, gamers. How are we doing? Is everyone feeling all right on this chill and nice Wednesday? Literally chill, too, because it's kind of cold today. But not as cold as it should be. It should be way, way colder. It's fucking October, dude. It's gonna be fucking... Like, in a few days, it's gonna be 26 degrees again. The fuck is that? What's up with that? Yes, the chat union is here, of course. Hello, welcome gamers. Hi Angel, hi Warren. The good thing about that is, actually, I don't have to do anything via, in regards to stream assets. They just remember that. I don't have to, like, reload anything new. Unless, of course, I would have to put anything new. Then, yeah, then I would have to do that. But I have everything prepared. No need to say anything there. Very simple, very chill, very easy. Hi Euler, hi Seppo, just I read that as, but that's kind of hard to read by itself, because otherwise, you know, you don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I feel like just an exclamation mark is a, and I think that's beautiful. Hi Euler, hi Theo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, coming to you live from the sunny and sandy bitches of California in the Zecke show. So true, very, very well phrased opening line, wonderful. I'm taking it, not questioning it, just taking it. That's a problem that French people have a lot, apparently, according to the QSMP and the QSMP only. The saying beach in a way that is meaningfully distinct from bitch is hard for French people, apparently. French native speakers, that is. Okay, I horribly timed it. Happens sometimes. It was a bit too early. Yeah, it was a bit too early. But, you know, you never really know because I don't always start, like, on the second. Sometimes it's a little bit earlier. Sometimes it's a little bit later. And it's close enough, though. Close enough, though. Hi, Addiction, day 22 of saying cheese. What did anyone say? What do people say? A lot of things. Too many things, perhaps, even. It has been so cold this morning. Must be the time change. Oila. I swear to fucking God. I'm holding up my finger threateningly. Yeah, you forgot cheese. It's just day 22. But I know the cheese is implied. You know, the cheese is implied. Take it. But I get 50% of the blood containers you have. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can do that. That sounds like a kind of a shitty deal for me. I don't know. It's a good saying, but is it worth half? 50%? That's a high-ass percentage, truly. I mean, you can find some bitches at the beaches. It's true. It's true. At the beach. The beach. You know? Something, French accent, something. Doesn't really matter, does it? Stop. Please stop. Please stop with the fucking time zone gaslighting. It's gonna happen, but it'll be, like, way in the future. We have to wait. We, the Europeans. Hi, Crow. Hello. Привет, как дела? Zecke has 36 containers on her desk. That is not correct. It's less than that. Although it's more than yesterday. One more, exactly, than yesterday. So there you go. It means female dog. Yeah, bitch. Bitch does mean female dog. That is correct. I wonder if anybody still uses it in this connotation. I bet some people do. I had a thought and then I forgot it immediately. Oh, 30%? No, that seems more reasonable, Theo. That seems more reasonable. Love me some female dogs. They're great. But if you get a female dog, you gotta take into consideration that they do get their periods. Actually, they do that. And sometimes they need, like, a little diaper to wear. I've seen that before. Female dogs who have to wear, like, a little diaper around the house because they get their periods. Very interesting. I never knew about that until I, like, saw it. I don't know if that's the case for all of them or only when they get older. I have no idea how this works, weirdly enough. So, I don't know. We just have a little dude, a little guy. He doesn't have to worry about that. We have a little man in the house. A little tiny man. Am I a certified bitch? Well, I'm no dog, but I am a bitch. I would self-identify as that, yes. 100%. Even though I'm not a canine, but still. Привет! I'm surprisingly low energy and EP right now. So if I don't, don't know if I'm gonna be here long. You can be low energy here. Don't worry about it. you can relax and chill and all that stuff. Period or in heat. Oh yeah, maybe it's the heat thing. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I don't have this information because I don't need to have it because we have a little dude, masculine man boy. He don't have to worry about any of that. It might be the heat thing. Yeah, true. I don't know. Just a little man named Denji who recently turned 8. I don't know. Maybe I told you misinformation. I'm not a scientist. This is a thing you could definitely know, but I don't. So it doesn't really matter. Everyone who has beaches are lucky. So lucky, yes. And so, no maidens? Well, yeah, the female ones, of course. The human females. So, no other animals do that? Maybe that's true. I don't know. But, like, they have similar reproductive progress processes than, like, us, right? Kinda similar. I should cease conversation about this topic because literally no idea. You require energy even to consume content, sadly. I mean, same sometimes. If I'm like really into a certain type of content, then it can be stressful to interact with it. 4 hours till vacation. Your vacation? Does your vacation start in 4 hours? Let's go. Let's absolutely go. I'm rooting for you. For me, it's still a couple of days until I'm peacing out again. But, you know, it's coming up. Bit more than 4 hours, but not that far. I still have so much stuff to prepare. Mainly packing and planning the packing. So, like, it's not that much stuff. But I'm still a little bit anxious because, of course I am. Yeah, what I was saying is, like, if I'm hyperfixated on something, sometimes I can get too excited about the thing. Doesn't even matter. Like, I just simply get too hyped, and that is not good either. You shouldn't get too hyped about the thing, because then I burn out on it. I wonder how periods feel for female aces. This is like it's like you're reminded every month. Not particularly. I mean, you get your period when you're, like, 12 or 13, so, you know, you, like, have to deal with that for, like, a long time usually, so you just kind of get accustomed to it. Also, it depends very much from person to person if it's very like, if it impedes a lot with your daily life, like if you have a lot of pain or something like that. I don't have a lot of pain, so I'm chilling. I have friends who, like, literally pass away every month. It's horrible, but, like, not me though. Y'all stay safe. Chat Union strong. Oh no, the Union is back. No! All thanks to Chat Union. Let's go, Chat Union. As long as we are weak. Now that is a slogan that is not very awe-inspiring. No. As long as you just want some vacation for yourself, you can have that. Take your vacation. Don't drag us into a union. We just want funny ha-has and news. Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything. That's all up to you. Whether or not you want to unionize. But you get both either way. Pass out. They should see a doctor. Well, they don't actually pass out. But yeah, the thing is, doctors suck a lot of the time. Not all of the time, of course. I also think see a doctor. But oftentimes it's like, it do be like that. You know, people do go see the doctor about that. My friends, partially, some of them, have gone to see a doctor about, you know, hey, this pain is, like, a lot. Should it be like that? And they're like, yeah, probably. And then it's undiagnosed something later on, perhaps, but, you know, whatever. To demand Zecke to work out, well, you do not have to demand, not every day, though, you need rest days, too. I was gonna say, you don't have to demand that, because I'm already doing it. My arms are sore, as they should be, feeling good, but sometimes you gotta take a rest day, because your muscles need to, like, repair themselves. I don't know how it works. I kind of know how it works, but not in detail. Yeah, you don't have good experiences with doctors because you don't go to them. Yeah, I'm not speaking from personal experience. This is totally anecdotal from my friends because I do in fact not go to them. I don't have any bad experience with doctors because I do in fact not go to them because I'm good. Because I'm vibing. Because I'm fine. Because I'm just built different. And that will be like that forever. No, I'm totally open to going to doctors. As a concept, as a highly hypothetical concept, I'm totally open and positive towards it. As, like, actual action, I mean, it's not been necessary recently, so, like, I'm fine. Doctors suck a lot. God, I wish my female doctors had done that. Theo, no, says the half-tempered. I am not neither half dead nor half deaf. The ear cleared itself up. The ear is absolutely fine, in case you're referring to that. I was half deaf for a couple of weeks. Yes, that may be true. But, like, okay, actually, it wasn't half. The ear could still hear a little bit, so it was more like, I don't know, 33% deaf or something, maybe. But either way, that fixed itself. Another point towards my life philosophy of, actually, it's fine. Hi, Caliban, what's happening? You sick? No, we're talking about doctors because we talked about periods, because we talked about dogs, because we talked about bitches. Yeah, that is, there you go, the TLDR of what we've discussed so far. That's all that we've discussed so far, because today is chatting and drawing stream, where we do a lot of chatting, and hopefully also a lot of drawing, but you know, I just want to talk. I didn't have my period yet, no? So I'm all good. There you go. There you go. There you go. Union demand for you to be healthy. Thank you. I am. I mean, I'm doing really good right now. I think, especially now that I pay a lot for health insurance, I do want to go to the doctor, but currently I don't really like need to for anything. Like, theoretically, you should go to the doctor anyway. Do as I say, not as I do. Have like your checkups and shit like that. Do your doctor stuff. Don't be like me. Be like someone else. Anyone else is a better idea. Like, I'm doing fine. I'm vibing. The ugly child is my precious boy. Doctors tell us not to eat hamburgers. That's something they might tell you. Yes. That is possible. They might be giving you this information. Legit though, legit. So sad. It's a sad situation. No, you should get your checkups, especially as you get older. The older you get, the more checkups you should get. I mean, everybody knows this. Doctor's good, actually. I 100% agree with it. Sometimes you know things on a factual level, but then don't do anything about it anyway. It's a problem when you don't have a general practitioner. Like, I haven't been for such a long time that I don't have, like, my general practitioner that you're supposed to have. Like, I am signed up to this doctor. That is my doctor. But, like, there are none. They're all full. They don't take any new patients in no part of this, like, city. I don't know where it could go. You can go in emergencies, though, so, like, it's not a problem. So I'm just waiting for an emergency. So you can go somewhere if you have an emergency, but, like, you can't really... you know what I mean. Your friend's a doctor. Oh, slay. Absolute slay. Very nice. Hope the stream will be chill and fun, everyone. Good luck. You're gonna go sleep? Go sleep. Do not fall asleep on your phone with your nose. Bad idea. Good luck. Yeah. Let's go, Caliban! I haven't been to the doctors in over a year, I think, before I moved back to Leipzig. Yeah, you know. Sometimes you're just vibing. You're just simply vibing. And I mean, especially if you live a lifestyle like I do, I feel like it's not that hard to just vibe. Like, for instance, if you were sexually active, you should definitely be more frequently at doctors that take care of that sort of shit, right? But if you're not, then you just eliminate a whole area of risk from your life. Very simple. It's a simple life. Truly. But you know... my family on my dad's side is full-on medical professionals. Let's go. Me going to the doctors at least 6 times a year. I know a lot of people do that. I don't. I should. Not 6 times a year, perhaps, but, you know, more often. I mean, it's probably good. You're living a healthy life, I assume. People saying they want to be doctors because they want to help, but in actuality, they just want to charge you a lot of money. Well, in America, they do. In America, that's definitely true. They just want to charge more and more money. But I'm sure there's a lot of people who go into being a doctor just, you know, because it's their passion or whatever. I mean, ideally, you'd have a little bit of passion for it. It's a hard job, after all. I'll be at the doctors more often when I start my new job, probably. Good luck. I believe in you. Warren's family is one's a dentist, one's a neurologist. Well, I guess half of my family on my dad's side. Okay, we have a dentist and a neurologist getting your head covered. Slowly but surely. Gotta collect a few more doctors to have it like all in the family. I don't go to doctors. I go to Zecke and donate my money for the doctors. Thank you. Appreciate it. That is a good priority to have in life. Just give it to me instead. I can tell you. Whatever. Is a prostate exam considered as sexual, or am I gaslighting myself? You might be gaslighting yourself. Generally, medical examinations are very much non-sexual. As a rule of thumb, you know? As a rule of thumb. How sweet it is to die, just for the tick. So real, so true. Disclaimer, YouTube, not real, not true. Anyway, do we want to do some art today and no longer talk about the doctors? Isn't that a cool idea? I hope it didn't mess itself up while I was not in the tab. We will see though. We can fix it if necessary. Hello. They usually don't use the thumb to examine the... It's a rule of thumb. Shut up. When does Chat Union get their insurance? Working on it. Working on it. Just wait a month or 2 or 3 or a year or 2 or 3. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think you need to do prostate exams when you're like 23 or 4, right? Isn't that like a 40 plus thing? I wouldn't know. Oh my god, it's art. I'm in my art folder. I've drawn more étoiles since we last spoke. Also, we're doing Arttober, Inktober, something like that. Yeah, no more talk about the doctors. Bye, doctors. We started with punk. This is punk because of course it is. It's me. I use this as schedule art. Also, in retrospect, I noticed how the hair that's like in front of the face can look like wrinkles. That's funny, but it is in fact hair. Then we had, I think this was day 2, where I just did a quick one. It's nightmares. It looks like it could be a tattoo design if you finished up the top, because it's like just lines like that and pretty like isolated. Could be a tattoo design. Indeed. And then we did hurt, because of course we did hurt, because of course I'm gonna draw a twirl bleeding for hurt. That's like almost perfectly my screen size. Poor guy got stabbed. Sometimes you get stabbed. It happens to the best of us, honestly. Getting stabbed, that is. Also drew more wool arc. Don't worry, he's chilling, he's got wool, it's fine, and a fight. I really like this perspective and everything, but I think I could have done better, so I didn't render it as much as I could have, because I'm like, oh wait, I would have done something. I might redraw this, but probably not. But I could, but I probably won't. You might want to do it earlier. I don't know if you know Total Biscuit, but he was in his 30s when he died from colon cancer. Okay, never mind. Theo, 28. There, that's when you go. That is when you go. Unrealistic low amount of monster cans in the punk drawing. It's because I'm not at home here in this fictional scenario. I am somewhere else. I'm like outside, and I had 2 of them or something, just like chilling. Yeah, he's just chilling in his pink socks. He knitted them for himself because he's into wool now. No more fighting, only wool. Maybe a little bit of fighting, but not as much fighting anymore. We're doing wool now. We're chilling. I will use this time. I will use this stream to talk about my hyperfixation. I mean, I use every stream to talk about my hyperfixation, but this one doesn't have a subject matter, so you're even more susceptible to being talked about, to being subjected to me talking about this. Yeah, it looks like you're freezing and severely lacking sleep in that drawing. Yes, that was the vibe. I was drawing in inspiration from a night when I went to Chemnitz and visited someone in Chemnitz, and we were hanging out at like a location, but it was like halfway outside, I think, or something. I don't know. It's been a few years, like 2 or 3, and it was nice and cool, and I was sleep deprived, and it was cold. So there you go. I'm the same age as you, Zecke, so I'll report in 4 years, I guess. Good. Keep me updated on your medical exams. Everybody, you actually don't need to, but you can. So that's good. And next time he'll wear long pink socks. He begins covering himself in a big, like, knitted pink whatever, like a onesie at the end. That would be so cute. But we're getting kind of back into fighter arc, so it's probably not gonna happen. I don't know. Yeah, I would be looking as miserable as you did if I had to visit Chemnitz. It's true. It's true. Anything for friends that are stuck in that godforsaken town. It is the vibe. I mean, you can read the Chemnitz off of the facial expression here. It is truly real. It's a truly real moment at that point in time. Sometimes I go there. No times I wish to go there. No. I mean, yeah, but you know. Anyway. Most definitely cute. Very cute. A cute fighter. Cute semi-retired, semi-not retired fighter. You know, currently, talking about cute, I'll take that as my cute. Currently, most of the members of the QSMP are in Brazil. I think they're currently like flying back. I think it's just about over. A lot of them were in Brazil and hanging out with the Brazilian streamers, and it was so cute. It was so cute. We got a lot of updates through Instagram stories and stuff. They sang karaoke like every night, which is amazing. They went on a little boat ride. They had a little fire, and I like watching those especially because, well, first of all, it's just fun to see people have fun, but also it reminds me a lot of my friend meetups. Like, we also did that. We also sat on around a fire and grilled stuff. It's so cute. It's like the universal experience of people getting along with each other. I don't know. Something about that just makes my heart feel very warm and nice. It sounds chill. It sounds really nice, right? It reminds me of good times that I've had. Fire, good vibes. Fucking two of them, Bagheera and Slimesicle, not that you know any of these names, but two of them were singing karaoke nonstop for 5 hours in the evening. Just the two of them, while the others were like grilling around the fire. It's absolutely adorable. They're like karaoke buddies. I don't think they talked much before meeting up in real life, so that's even better. Very cute, very wholesome. That is where my mind is at these days, in case you're wondering. Watching a lot of TikToks about the experience, because I don't follow all of them on Instagram. I don't use Instagram that much, even though I'm trying to get back into Instagram, because, you know, Twitter is dying. Don't want to be only reliant on Twitter as social media, but I don't like Instagram. It's kind of tough. Either way, they were just karaoke buddies. It was adorable. They bonded on another level, apparently. Absolutely cute. I do feel very parasocial. I 100% recognize that. Like, look at them. They're besties. I diagnosed them as besties. But, like, you know, they do share a lot about their personal life, so it's kind of inevitable that you get a little bit parasocial about that sort of thing. I'd lose my voice in under an hour of karaoke. Depends on the songs you choose, right? But if you have good vocal training, 5 hours, though, is very long. Like, people do 5 hours, I suppose. I've done 3 for sure. Like 5. 5's a bit much. That's true. Gotta take do good warm up, drink water, moisturize, you know, that sort of thing. Moisturize. This is where we're at. I figured out what the cigarettes look like. I also figured out what our next paintings are going to look like. I have so many references. I'm so prepared. We have a lot of them to do. I mean, as always, obviously. Metalloider, only metal. Metalloider. Have you? No, of course you haven't. God, wait. I would love to show you this, but I don't, like, have it on hand. I would have to, like, download it or something. Or maybe... No, I don't know how to access this in an easy way to show you. Selbit, who is, like, the biggest Brazilian streamer guy, or one of the biggest anyway. The biggest one there, either way, in numbers of viewers. He sang Corn. He sang Corn during karaoke. And it was an experience, for sure. That one, you know? I don't know. I don't know what that song is called. I can't do it. But he did. He could. It was absolute insanity. I should show you sometime. It was very nice. It's like, okay, what are these noises that are coming out of you, dude? Are you alright? Big questions, little answers, but you know. I found a reference, although I might want to turn this around. So there we go. Show what thing? A video of Selbit singing Corn. I don't know. I don't think it's that one, actually. I don't know my Corn. I'm sorry. Désolé, gamers. Did someone already ask you about your workout? Yes, they did. I won't be staying long since I go to the gym soonish. Have a good day at the gym. I, too, am swallowing every day. Getting swoller every day. Feels good, man. Arms sore, legs okay-ish. Tomorrow, who knows? Probably less okay-ish, because I'll do legs tomorrow. Well, then it would be the day after tomorrow that they won't be okay, though. So that's also fine. Is that also Corn? Also, is that the same song that he sang? I don't know. Have a good workout, Caliban. Get strong. I'm on bouldering TikTok now, by the way. I'll let you know that I am on bouldering TikTok now. So I get TikToks about people bouldering. Have I bouldered? No. Will I boulder? Maybe. Maybe, perhaps. I saw a TikTok about a guy trying to climb a rock, and then I saw 2 TikToks about guys making fun, well, not actually making fun, playful fun of different types of people who go to bouldering gyms. And it was nice. Oh yeah, this is like cut in the middle. The brand is called Sapphire, by the way. I thought it was red, but it's actually blue. Blue cigarettes just strike me as wrong. I don't know. Like, I think they should be red. Opinions? Thoughts? Maybe I'm thinking of Marlboro Red. Probably. Not corn, but I do this at random times hanging out with my friends. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Vocal stems, powerful, beautiful, wonderful, great. S-F... How the fuck do you spell sapphire? Why is there 2 P's in sapphire? What is wrong with the English language? A lot, actually. A lot is wrong, but not as much as the French language. Bouldering, what you're trying to climb? The stairway to heaven? Hopefully not. Not yet, anyway. No, just, places? I don't know. I feel like bouldering would be fun. Boulders, generally. I'm bouldering this evening, let's go. Maybe not the best idea to go after the gym before that. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? You're doing both bouldering and the gym in one day? Okay, Gariban, I see you. Good luck not, you know, tearing your arms off. Might be a little bit intense, but I believe in the power of the Caliban to climb that boulder after pressing weights. Sapphire. Why are you called that? That's crazy. It's a crazy. Why am I Italian? Also crazy. Climbing on houses. Yeah, mainly. That would be the most practical application for it. Well, I mean, you can also just go into nature and climb on boulders. There's boulders in nature. Something you do. Although, honestly, that's kind of probably the thing I wouldn't want to do, to be honest. I feel like that's a bit scary, you know? You can get hurt if you climb on the real boulders. I mean, obviously. To no one's shock and or surprise. Climbing boulders might get you hurt. No way! Yeah, Caliban is Schrank, actually. Schrank. Which means closet, that's what you call people who are built like a fucking closet. Well, Zecke, if you ever go bouldering, please let me accompany you. I'll always be there whenever you fall. Very, very nice. We'll have a bouldering session together sometime. First Zecke meetup. The year is... Oh, I should be careful about that, right? The year is 2024, let's say. We are climbing rocks at an undisclosed location. Imagine that. It's like, yeah, I went to this VTuber meetup, but they all were just kind of climbing things. It was a bit weird. I don't really know what to make of it. I just wanted an autograph, but she was apparently on the rocks, and I couldn't get her down. It was a problem. It was a problematic situation. Although, I'm sure there has been worse VTuber meetups, no? And what I've read from what I read, Seppo lifts more than I do. But if I do legs in the gym, I can just climb with bad form using mostly my arms. Hell yeah, let's go. I seen that in the TikToks making fun of the boulderers. Guys who only use their arms were represented in that TikTok. Climbing the Bundestag. Oh, that's a fun fan meetup activity. Hell yeah, let's climb the Bundestag. That will definitely draw some attention. Imagine the news for that. VTuber community meetup goes wrong. Random strangers climb the Bundestag and are shortly after arrested. What has provoked these people to do such things? More later. VTubing and the fear, the dangers it poses for our constitution. Something like that. So the sapphire is blue. Like I said, not the correct color for cigarettes. If you ask me, cigarettes should be red, but whatever. I didn't choose this. I mean, there is a red dot like here in the design, so I will be including that. My head is swarming with more ideas, as always. It's not really surprising, but here we are. we're never getting rid of the amount of ideas that I have, because I cannot possibly do them all, but I can start them all and then get kind of far and then kind of stop again. That is one thing I can and will do, because I have another idea for another song, for another animation. Actually, I'm planning it out like a real, like, I'm planning it out in my sketchbook with a what's it called? Names for things. I'm planning it out in detail in my sketchbook so that when Procreate Dreams comes out, I can maybe actually storyboard, by the way. I can actually do it, maybe. I feel like it's not a waste of time planning things that you don't do, especially if it's art though, so like I'm not too bothered if I don't end up doing it, or a few of these things, you know. Plans are fine. Plans are fun. Putting an ad for the stream on the roof. Yes, let's go. Giant ad. A giant like banner comes down, covers most of the Bundestag. It's just subscribe to Zecke for leftist news and miscellaneous and art. Although instead of going outside, there's a wall right in front of us. Wait. Oh yeah. Well, yes. That is in a wall to climb right in front of us. Okay. In school, I climbed the poles with only my arms. Damn, no, I had to use leg strength for that a lot. I mean, we've established this. The only strength that I have is leg strength, so of course. And now there's less of it. But yeah, leg is way stronger than arms. But we're getting there. We're gonna build arms. We're gonna build chest, we're gonna build back. God, back. Do you guys know the fucking exercise like Superman? Are you aware of Superman? It's like you lay on the ground, you lay flat, this is you, your arms are outstretched, this is your legs are outstretched. I'm sure you guys do know this. Wow, your head is in a precarious position, and then you like lift up legs and arms and hold that. That's absolutely impossible. Who the fuck does that? I fucking hate that more than anything. That exercise feels so bad to do. Like, not in a painful way, just in a, like, I feel like a pathetic loser when I do it sort of way. Hello, fat cat. Hello. We're having a fun time drawing cigarettes of the brand Sapphire. I wonder if those exist or if they made it up for the show. I'm sure they exist. I feel like making it up for the show would be more work than anything else. Am I on the right layer? Yes, I am. Also, lots of noises that are kind of concerning for Tanchal, as always. Speaking of arms, Zecke, do you know what you'd look great in? My arms! Got him! Dude, the grind never stops. You are on it today. I believe in you. I don't know if I want to erase the line work or just draw over it, but it looks nice. I like a little box. Drawing a little box was always satisfactory at the end of the day. Very lean. Not much to lift for me. That is fair. I mean, like, I don't know. The Superman thing is for, like, your back, right? It's supposed to be for your back. How the fuck do you even gain back muscles? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Borkies? Perhaps there might be Borkies again. It wouldn't be surprising. Tomorrow and the day after that, my mom's gone. Missing in action, going on a little trip of her own, so it'll just be me and Tench, which means Tench will probably be a little bit more chill, because he's usually a bit more chill when it's just one person that he has to protect with his life, obviously. But yeah, nothing changes for you, truly. Actually, nothing changes for you, but I did want to let you know, because why not? I want to let you know everything all the time. I don't like Superman exercise. Good. Handshake emote. Fucking hate it. It's the absolute worst. I would like to remove it from my life. I mean, I could. I literally could. I don't do it a lot. I have the whole house to well, not the whole house, just the apartment. But yeah, it's nice. I like being home alone. Spoken like a true 14-year-old. It's nice. Something about brain chemistry is like, wow, I am now alone. I will now do the dishes, reorganize the pantry, clean my room, paint a wall, you know, that sort of energy. I don't know. Do you have that? Is that relatable at all, or is that just me? I don't know. I like to be unobserved. Not being observed doing household things is actually very nice. This thing, I don't know which counter I'm basing this off of, or rather I haven't decided yet, so I'm mixing a couple of references, and that's not a good idea. You should probably decide what you want this to look like before you do it. Yeah, it feels like I break my back. It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel good. I agree. Mostly, I mean, I don't feel like I'll break my back or anything. It just feels like I'm, one, not really doing it super well, because there is not that much strength right now, obviously, so it doesn't last very long, the lifting part. And secondly, it looks, in my mind, it looks very dorky. Not that that matters, I'm literally by myself, but still, I still do think about it. What if this was semi-transparent? Ever thought about that? Ever considered that? That's crazy. So yeah, today is Wednesday. That means tomorrow is Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday, Mom's not there. Mom returns, I think, on Friday evening, I think. If I remember correctly. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm already preparing. Well, actually, Saturday, I'm preparing for leaving on Sunday. Scary. That's exciting. That is very exciting. God, that's a very long travel to do. Actually, it's gonna be so fucking annoying. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I don't know, I can't do a good impression, but yes. Es ist Mittwoch, meine Kerle. The same literal translation. For those of you not accursed with the German tongue. I mean, since I've started learning French, I've honestly appreciated German a bit more. Because, yeah, German is complicated and weird, but French as well. French also, very complicated, very weird. Not my #1 favorite thing to learn, but therefore fun to speak, so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter in general, perhaps. I'm in the mountains on Saturday. Oh, nice. Hiking? Or just chilling, I guess. I like being in the mountains as well. The mountains is a good place to be. Out of all places that you can be, the mountains is definitely a good one. Good choice. I approve of the mountains. No, don't draw a random thing on here. We still need to get the tattoo right, which I want to rotate this, go to the reference where I have this. The hand is here, that's here, okay. Maybe I'll actually no, did I draw this? I drew this on the wrong layer, so now that'll be something to do. I love not planning things through very well. It's one of my favorite things. I have so many ideas for projects I want to do. I wonder if I need to prepare anything. Well, I would like to prepare videos in theory, but in practices I don't see that happening very much. Because I wouldn't know when to do that, really. Maybe I can prepare like one. I'm filming a vlog, so, you know, that might or might not come out at some point. So at least there's that, okay. God, how big do you need to be a normal size? It's like, there's a hand on his hand, but also the hand is affected by the same perspective that his hand is affected by. God, this is gonna be so messy. It doesn't really matter, it's fine, but still. So the hand goes kind of like, the hand reaches up. And it goes kind of like this. It's not the best hand. It's kind of like, no, not simplified, but, you know. It's like not anatomically a little bit weird. I'm thinking about going to the Brocken, because it's the highest mountain that's easy to reach for me. Yes, do that. I miss the Alps. No more Alps for you. Gotta keep it local. Locally farmed mountains. For cruelty-free mountains, please. Or more local. Will you wear a beret? You know those French berets? Imagine I go to fucking France in a full like cosplay of a French person. I bring a baguette onto the Flixbus. I wear a red beret. I think I have one. I might have given it to my mom. I don't know if I still have the red beret or not. I wear a striped t-shirt. I paint on a little mustache. Hi gamers, I am here. Don't worry, French people. I am one of you. Do not worry. Do not feel attacked. I'm assimilating into the culture in order not to accidentally threaten you. I think that'll go over great. Please do. imagine that. I can only imagine the looks of people. But like, I'll be in a bus for the most time, so it's not even that worth it. If I went, like, if I at least went through Paris, that would be funnier. The angle of this is kind of not correct, but it doesn't matter that much. Kind of comes out here. Yeah, it'll be upside down anyway, right? Like that, sort of. It's okay. That looks fine. Would be so funny. Hello, bus driver. Bring me home. Bonjour, bus driver. Just like throw in random French words. Or speak in a heavy accent. That could also work. Did the message get deleted? And just just emoji? Because that happens sometimes. Yeah, YouTube smiles eating my comments again. Yep. I see it. I recognize it. I go up to the bus driver. I'm like, hello, bus driver. I wish to go home. Please. They're gonna not let me on. They're gonna like throw me out. They're like, wow, okay, that was intensely weird. Please exit the bus. Not a good idea, but you know, I'll keep it in mind. I just hope I won't be affected by the bed bugs. You know about the bed bugs. I've told you about the bed bugs, right? I think. I don't know. There's bed bugs in France right now. In major cities. I mean, I think it's mostly Paris, so I should be fine. It's not only Paris, though. I don't know. There's bed bugs. It's not good. I hope they don't get to me. No. I guess I go as Bernd Höcke for Halloween. No! Don't do that. They're Halloween costumes are supposed to be like cute, scary, not terrifying. I'm going to have PTSD from this experience forever scary. You're taking it too far. Yeah, bedbugs in public transport in Paris. It's a problem, apparently. Not ideal. Not the ideal situation. But, you know, I won't be on public transport a lot, and I won't be in Paris, so... Yay? Question mark? Maybe? Imagine having mountains anywhere near you. This message was made by the Northern Germany gang. Poor Northern Germany gang. Go to Hüttener Berge and cry over your lack of mountains. Poor Euler. No bullying the poor Northern Germaners. Not the poor Northern Germaners. They have rights too, you know. I'm trying to look up what text I need to write onto this hand. Next to this hand, by the way. So far, still in the process of trying to get the little... There's the bar, so I can zoom over. It's times I wonder. I would write that here. Or... here? Ish. Public transport. Just burn the buses and get new ones. I mean, they did that recently already, didn't they? Times I wonder. I don't know if I want to go into the cigarettes. Not really. We could make... Yeah, definitely not, actually. Definitely not. We could just move it like that. But it's a bit... Or we could do it like this. It's not bad. But that could be fine. Or we could do times I wonder and just all do it over here as well. I feel like that might be nicer. The power of putting your text on a different layer and just hoping for the best. Where the fuck is I? Oh, the I is over there. The I disappeared. Well, the I is kind of like way too separate right now. I don't know why. Times I wonder. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything. I would love to get through all of that, by the way, but I'm not sure. Like we were never close. Not that like we were never close, because that's like a lot more portraits. Well, 2 more portraits and 2 hands. That's a lot. The underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything is already 5 images, so that'll be a lot. But it's only like background. It's like mixing up Björn Höcke with Bernd Höcke. Oh yeah, the 2 very distinct people. For sure. Maybe that's why Paris sees protests every year. Just an excuse to burn those buses with the bedbugs. Yeah. They're actually keeping the city clean. So I don't know. All the conservatives should be thankful for that, actually. But they're not. Very, very ungrateful little brats that they are. He's always banned. Always has been. Björn is also good. Okay. Times I wonder. What's next? Sitting outside and smoking. Very nice, very nice. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. I have like, I have so many ideas for stuff that I want to do. It's endless ideas. And I mean, to my credit, I also do actually do a lot of them, but not all of them. I think that's physically impossible for one person. So to my credit, it's not that bad. But I kind of want to make an animatic based on like I have two animation/animatic ideas. One for the song Gladiator by Jan from Eurovision for Etoile. Absolutely amazing lyrics. Already know I'll use like half of the song, so it's not too long. Very doable. Already planning that out in a storyboard in my sketchbook, but I want to save that for when the actual animation software comes out, and not this, because this sucks for animating. And I don't want to learn a different program. We've talked about this, but I also kind of want to do something closer to this one animatic that's very popular in the fandom that I might just... I could show you like a snippet without sound, perhaps, to not get copyright claimed or something. Because the style of that is very distinct, and I know exactly how they made it, because I too have used that program before. At least I would be surprised if they made it any other way. I'm pretty sure they made it in the way that I think that they made it. I will show you. I want to go into this tangent. I will show you. I just need to open a tab and I'll go to YouTube and then I'll figure out. I bet I have like a window capture here. I do have a window capture here. Could you show me a preview? Or no? Am I on multiple YouTube tabs? Yes. Of course, I'm always on fucking multiple tabs or YouTube. Wait, I'll just... I think it's not... It's regret, right? I'll show you. No sound. Just visuals. Because I would love to do something that looks like that. It's also, like, it's not easy, but it's less drawing than making a hand, like, animation, you know, like, frame by frame. Much less drawing than frame by frame animation for obvious reasons. Where is it? There it is. I've linked this before. Where is the capture thingy though? Ah, it's over there. Okay, it's weirdly cut off. Interesting. This is what the capture looks like. Okay. Let me actually, maybe we can like make it smaller and then I could do a full screen and then I could show you what I mean. Underneath this bed of ash, still holding everything like we were never close. Look at that. Look at that. I know how to stream. I'm a streamer. So basically, no sound, thank you. So basically, it's very well done. TLDR is very well done, but there's like a lot of effects. This is by Torrente, apparently. I don't need your credits and all that. I mean, I do want to show credits, but look at that. There's like a little bit of hand-drawn animatic in there, animation in there, but as you can see, there's also like the background is moving as one, etc. And the entire frame is like bending and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure they did this in After Effects, yes. Adobe After Effects. And I've done animation in After Effects before. Not like a lot, but enough that if I watch a tutorial again, I might reawaken my knowledge. So I could do something in this sort of style. I think this style is very cool. This does look very cool. You know, the animation looks very, very, very After Effects to me. So I would like to try that out if I can utilize that for myself. Also, the style is very painterly, which is cool. Also, look at this guy. I mean, that's the bear. That's the evil bear. In case you don't know, there's an evil bear. This looks powerful. It is. I'll give you a little link if you want to, like, actually watch it with sound and completely. The songs are really good in here, too. The style is extremely nice. Like, Evan showed us this at the meetup, and I was like, holy fuck, that's insane. Like, look at this dude. Look at this dude! Look at this dude! Anyway, I would love to try my hand at something kind of like that. Obviously not just copying the style or anything, but like the animation style specifically. Because I think I know how they did it. And I think I can do that too. And that would be cool. That would be cool. I would like to try it. But I'm sure even if it's less drawing, it still takes a lot of time. So, you know, whenever that happens. But that I wouldn't do in Procreate Dreams because it's done in After Effects instead. I learned how to put bones in my After Effects thingies. I did it real badly for the first time, and I would definitely have to rewatch the tutorial because I certainly forgot most of it, but you know. relearning a thing that you already knew is usually a bit easier than having to learn it from scratch. Also, are we gonna zoom in on you? I kind of want to keep your hand in here, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think we should zoom in. We'll see. Although if I want the smoke to go up, and I mean smoke does go up, I don't know. Now for the next like 10 minutes, I probably shouldn't sing in case we're dual watching the Animatic with my stream. I like to do that a lot with streams, watch two things at the same time. But if both things are singing, it gets a little bit bad, so I will refrain. I will be nice and I will refrain. The songs are bangers though. I have at least the 2 Portuguese songs in here. One is Medo and one is Medo do Medo. I have on playlists now because they're very good songs and I enjoy them massively. I've become a fan of the Portuguese language because of these fucking dudes. To be fair, I haven't heard much Portuguese before that, so I guess it makes sense that this is why and when and how. How do human arms bend? I didn't know they could do it like that, but alas, they can. Do we want to make him smaller? I think we do a little bit to make the smoke better. The framing of this is kind of throwing me off a little bit because in the reference there's another person here, but I'm gonna just not do that in order to focus on him and the text and the smoke. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, fuck, I did sing. Cannot stop myself. Unstoppable. Singing machine, brother. Just like those two who kept singing karaoke at the meetup. Just like them. Just like Bagheera and Slimesicle. They're very cute though. So okay. They almost... That's your shoulder. You have such good shoulders. Me drawing Jeremy Allen White, remarking on his nice physique every time I do it. Yes. More likely than you think. This is your chest, well, the apron anyway, and then this is that, and then your arm, this goes up here. That's a nice pose. I like this pose. I draw people sitting in like poses like this all the time. That is something I do as well. Because people do sit like that. Hello, Joestar! Welcome to stream. How are we doing today? We're having a chill one. We're having a good one over here, so I hope you're having a chill one too, as much as possible. A cigarette, and then the smoke. I don't know. Obviously, I want to stylize it. I know cigarette smoke doesn't look like that. I am aware, yes. I know this already. It's fine. What else is going to be happening on this nice Wednesday? Not a lot, probably. That's something. Like, I complain about being too busy and then I'm also bored. I feel like that's not a very unique me situation, but it still happens. Because either I forget things that I wanted to do, or I don't want to do those specific things at the second, and then, you know, something else. I should go for a walk today. It's kind of cold today. I should go for a walk, because now that my mom is home, she walks Tenchi a lot, because, you know, Tenchi likes to walk with her a lot as well. So I don't walk Tench as much, and that's no good. I want to walk Tench too, or I want to be outside too at least. I could also offer to walk Tench, but Tench has his own times, so he will ask whenever he's ready and not when I am ready to go, so that can be problematic. Sometimes you just want to be bored, but I never want to be bored. I hate being bored. I can't be bored. I cannot be bored. I mean, I can and I am, but I don't want to. I would like to do anything else. I need to, like, find entertainment. If I'm not entertained, I'm suffering. Entertained or busy. 2 options, honestly, truly. Gonna go now. Yes, let's go. Lift heavy stuff and put it back down again. Good going. Maybe I'll catch the last part of the stream again. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, mate. We'll see. I think, actually, fuck, that's not the right button. I always think liquefy is one of the other ones. I don't know what's up with me in regards to that. In more Etoile news, brother is more, like, sleep-wise, definitely more fucked up than me, because at, like, 4 in the morning, he woke up. I know that because, you know, he posted about it on Twitter. Woke up at like 4 something in the morning after sleeping for 22 hours. Legitimately. What's going on? Little man, what the fuck is going on with you? Are you alright? That cannot possibly be alright. Don't... I don't even know. You can't even say, like, don't do that. Oh, fuck, this is definitely the wrong layer, actually. Yeah, I noticed. Like, what the fuck, gamer? Gamer! Bruvs, have a bowl of water. Bring your bowl of water, it's important. Bowl of water. Here's cigarette. By the way, cigarette, good. Literal time skip. Yeah, like 22 hours is rough. How the fuck is his sleep schedule gonna be now if he wakes up at 4 in the morning? I mean, I guess you can just stay up late and then kind of fix it like that, probably. But it sounds like a challenge either way. I mean, I always knew his sleep schedule was fucked up anyway from my friend who's told me about it, but that seems excessively fucked, I'm not gonna lie. In this reference, it looks like he has like a very tiny eyebrow, which I appreciate. By the way, that's a fun eyebrow shape to have, even though it's not really his. I have never in my life slept for 22 hours. What's your sleep record, gamers? Gamers! Voice off now. Sounds like a healthy amount of sleep. I'm not sure about that. What's your sleep record? I feel like the longest I've slept for was probably 15 hours once. I'm sure something like that. I don't know. It sounds reasonable. I've slept long before, but 22 hours, I'm certain I've never managed. That's crazy. Like, what do the people in your life do when you're asleep for 24 hours, 22, Jesus, hours? Do they just presume you fucking beefed it? Like, what the hell? I would be a bit concerned if somebody didn't answer any of my texts for 22 hours. But then again, I do ghost people sometimes for longer than that, so, you know, just randomly. I guess 11 hours? That's your record? Oh my god, that's crazy. Waking up at 4 a.m. is powerful, though. I love being awake very early morning hours. I think, yeah, I feel like 4 a.m. is a tiny bit too early for the enjoyment of that, but maybe 4 a.m. can be part of that experience. Maybe I'm judging 4 a.m. a little bit too harshly. I don't know. Perhaps. Yeah, sleep record, probably, yeah, 15 hours. Same for me. Sounds reasonable, right? Oila says I've definitely skipped the whole day before, after, like, a party. Even after parties, I don't sleep that much usually afterwards, but, you know. I don't know when my sleep record took place, but I'm like 99% sure it was absolutely unprovoked. I think it was just, you know, high school, first couple of days of vacation, something like that, and then I just decided, or it rather just happened that I slept for 15 hours. I don't think it was after anything particularly interesting happened, honestly. But that's just me. You have such cool hair, gamer. Oh my god, look at all those curls. It's kind of hard to draw, but here we are. Your head is also pretty big, but that is not my fault. That's anatomy's fault. Although, I think mine is a little big, actually. Never mind. It is a bit big, but not that big. Something like that. After parties and drinking, I can never sleep more than 8 hours. I don't know why. Yeah, I've never slept particularly long after a party either. Like, I don't keep track of it, so I don't know, but... Yeah. I knew a guy in secondary school who mentioned he slept for 48 hours after gaming for 72. I don't know if that's true, though. Yeah, in secondary school, that might be a lie for weird gamer street cred. Weird imaginary gamer street cred specifically. I could see that. But maybe it was true. I don't know. That's a lot of work to put into gaming. I've been up for 72 hours probably before. I don't know. I don't keep track of that sort of thing necessarily. I've been up for a while before. Definitely longer than 2 days, but did not count the hours, or if I did, I forgot again. Because, again, not that important. This is that. Here goes, like, the shirt. Then we have some little folds, because there's a lot of tension here on the fabric, so it doesn't fold in big folds, like on the back. Sleeping for a long time after drinking is tough. The sleep isn't very good. I bet. Probably. I'm currently on sober arc, not even for any reason, just kind of cuz. And that's nice. Maybe I'll make it a part of my personality. Still deciding on that, whether or not being sober will become a part of my personality. Trying to figure out if that's a fun part of your personality to have or not. Depends on how you go about it, I think. I'm sober, by the way. I do not drink. I don't know. Maybe I'll drink again one day. Not in the near future, though. Hello and hi to Doppy and Muzzle Soup. Hello, we're drawing Jeremy Allen White having a smoke break. It's going well today. We're having a pretty good like order of frames to do, so I think we'll have a pretty successful day. This arm looks absolutely weird because of the way it's like placed on his leg. Arms can bend like that, but I forget sometimes that they can in fact bend this way. And then there's his like knuckle, and then there's his hand, sort of like that. Sober arc is good. Staying healthy. I mean, yeah, it's always better to not drink than to drink. My sober arc ended yesterday. Had a good run. As long as you're not like an alcoholic, that's fine. Like, I think people can drink every now and then. I'm not like militantly against it or anything like that. But of course, once it becomes a problem, it becomes a real problem. And we don't need that. We do not need that. I feel like I do have an addictive personality. I mean, I am addicted to caffeine, so there's that. But alcohol doesn't really... I don't know. I've drank it before. I don't think I ever got addicted. So that's nice. Yet. Haven't gotten addicted yet. So we'll see what the future holds. But we'll try to avoid it. Okay, gamers? Okay, gamers. So is The Bear like a drama show? It's a drama comedy, technically. It's listed as a drama comedy, but honestly, it's not that funny. It has funny moments. It definitely has funny moments. But, like, it's mostly drama. It's mostly drama and a little bit of comedy, I suppose. Like, what the fuck? It's not that funny. It has funny moments. It has a joke or two. It's like calling Disco Elysium a drama comedy because it has a joke or two. I don't know. I wouldn't place that as a main selling point, because it's not the main thing that's going on over here. Here, go in. Is that hand too big? A little bit. Does it matter? We'll see when I zoom out again and look at it again. No, I like it. Sometimes I like the hands a little bigger than they should be. It's like, it's the last armbender. I am. We don't talk about caffeine. Caffeine is something else. This treats my brain. The caffeine strokes my brain good. That was actually a glass this time. That was a glass that could be full of water, but isn't. Yesterday evening, by the way, I made an epiphany. Everybody, stay in your seats. Maybe get up, actually. Don't stay in your seats for that one, because you'll be knocked off of it. Yesterday, I was feeling really thirsty in the evening. And I was like, man, I could go for a Monster right now, but I don't want to drink a Monster right now. I already had one today. I should do one per day at max, okay? Only one. Fine. Not gonna have a Monster, but man, I'm so thirsty. I wish there was something I could do against this thirst, even though I cannot drink a Monster right now. And then, gamers, it dawned on me. There is something you can do, aside from drinking a Monster, in order to help yourself when you're thirsty. I got a glass of water. 2 even, actually. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Hello and good night. Zecke, hello and good night. Cash, you going bedtime or is it just nighttime? Either way, have a good night. Have a good one. If it's awaking or not. Okay, there's a little towel here. I always think it's like a cutout, but it's a little towel. It's like tucked into here. And Seppo can't tell if he's actually addicted to caffeine. Try not having any and see if you get a headache. I think that's a pretty good indicator. You might be addicted before the headaches start, but like once you get caffeine headaches when you don't drink any for like suddenly for a bit, that is a pretty good indicator that there might be a bit of an addiction going on. If not, there might still be a little bit of an addiction going on, but less severe. I do get caffeine headaches. At least I've gotten them before. I don't always get them when I don't drink caffeine, but sure does happen more than I would like it to. The obvious solution to this problem is, of course, never stop drinking caffeine. Obviously. We should know that. It's very simple to medicate that problem, specifically. How long is this frame? Can we animate the smoke? And if we animate the smoke, I shouldn't outline it. Or, I mean, I could outline it, but maybe on a different layer. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Yeah, that could be long enough. That could be long enough to animate the smoke. So we'll do it on a different layer then. Smoke layer. Wow, smoke layer. Smoke's easy to animate-ish. Depends on how good it'll look in the end. I don't like that secondary puff to look like that. Can look more like this, maybe. That's bad. Ah, that is bad. I guess I'm not addicted then. Hooray! Huzzah! We are not addicted yet, perhaps. Is that a fish on your arm? Oh, wrong layer. That's a fish on your arm. That's so cute. Holy shit, that's a good tattoo. And there's also a part of a tattoo showing here, but I don't know what tattoo it is. The rest of the arm, this is basically the area where there's no tattoos. How interesting. It's not very covered. Same with this. He's very sparsely covered in tattoos, but not like, I don't know if sparse is the correct way of calling it, because there's a good few tattoos on here, but just not that much. Okay, now we have some pallets in the background that are a bench that people can sit on, and somebody is sitting on this bench in the reference picture, but I am ignoring that willfully. I never get a headache when withdrawing from caffeine, but having coffee has become a very set part of my work atmosphere, and trying to draw without it doesn't feel right. It's more like a ritual. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that as well. Monster has also kind of become a part of my morning routine recently. To have one after workout and while watching like a video. So I know that that's the case for a lot of people, though. A lot of people drink caffeine and coffee. I hate that, by the way. A lot of people have caffeine in the morning while either talking or having their preferred form of media playing. It's not rare, but it doesn't make it necessarily great. These are like bars. Not as in, whoa, he's spitting bars, but as in, those are metal bars. Why are they there? I don't know. I do not know this, but okay. I'll just draw them anyway. They're not that far apart. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never closed. There's also bricks underneath there, but maybe I'll just leave them out or just allude to them a little bit. Because, you know, you only need so many lines in your background until it becomes a little bit too cluttered. Maybe. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop. Yeah, that's okay. This is a very nice frame. I really like this frame. This frame, very good. Good frame. Love drawing with my streamer who's also drawing. Let's go. It's fun, isn't it? I like to do that too. When I watch Maxi's streams where they draw, I also have to draw. It's actually mandatory, otherwise I will once again combust. So would you consider Hunter's Moon by Ghost a Halloween song? Since it was in the credits for Halloween Kills. It's a Hunter's Moon. Sure, all of Ghost songs are kind of Halloween songs, but yeah, they can be. They can be Halloween songs. As a treat, they can be. I want to clean up the red a little bit, since it's this time we're just doing foreground red, which there's a little bit of a gap here. Mind the gap. So we don't want to conflate that with the background too much. Also, maybe we should get rid of this. I don't know. Working on my comic right now, as always. Drawing gang, art gang, art gang, art. I can't. I lift my... Two things. I emote so much that you cannot see. It's honestly a shame. Like, I lift my hands up, like, in a cheering motion above my head. I can't do that because you can't see it, but I do it anyway. But also because my shoulders hurt. In a good way. They're sore. Woo! Sore shoulders from working out. Oh my god, that's crazy. Happens. You feel it when you lift them above your head. Soreness feels good though. There's a different sort of pain when it's like actual joint pain or whatever, I'm sure that feels different than soreness from working out, because otherwise people wouldn't complain about it so much, because the soreness is kind of nice. I don't mind that at all. I don't think I've ever felt joint pain before, so I cannot compare it directly, but one day I will be able to. And I'll come back to you with my findings once I figure that out. Right now, no idea what joint pain feels like. Probably bad. Welcome to Expert Analysis with Zecke. Today, joint pain? Probably not fun. Wouldn't know though. Am very young and healthy. Sucks to suck, I guess. Heard some advice from How to Make Manga channel. Best way to get started is to make a one-shot. That makes a lot of sense. If you want to make a comic, do some. First of all, start. That's very important. Second of all, do a piece of work that is not like, oh, this is my magnum opus, this needs to be my big story that I've been working on forever. Do something like that you can actually finish in a reasonable amount of time. That makes sense, I think. That's definitely a good way to get started. Of course, everybody has their own way to get started, and if what works for one person might not work for another, but I think as blanket advice, that's probably very good advice. I don't think I've ever seriously thought about doing a comic. I like the medium, and I like reading them well enough sometimes. I don't do it a lot, but when I do, I enjoy myself. But I don't have any aspirations towards a comic, really. I would rather write a book than do a comic. Or do like a art book type thing that's like semi-comic-y, but not really. Something like that. Don't do it like Oda. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Don't do it like any mangaka, to be fair. I feel like most mangaka work ethic is admirable, but also extremely self-destructive. So maybe not that admirable after all, because you don't self-destruct yourself. We would have more of you if you didn't, pass away in the making of your project. Big hot take right today on this here channel. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. Don't you worry, baby, no sense trying to change it. I must spread these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to. We're gonna draw a lot of backgrounds, shots that don't have people in it today, and that is great, because I love those. I don't do it a lot, but honestly, it is one of my favorite things. Weirdly enough. I should make more saturation here. This looks fucking sad. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I must spread these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. Oh, that's insane. To become an assistant for him, you have to be willing to die for One Piece. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a job I would want to take. That does not sound appealing at all, in the slightest, actually. I'm ready to let go. Starting within a smaller framework is really good. Also leaving a lot of space to explore every aspect of it instead of getting overwhelmed by a massive narrative. Yeah, right? Sounds like a good plan. What are you working on right now, Eule? Are you doing a one-shot of some kind, or is it a bigger project? Feel free to tell me a little bit about it. I am interested in hearing about it. I'm ready to let go. I really like this frame. I am content with this frame so far, and I think that will remain that way. Very nice. After that, I think after that it's already into the many building shots. What the fuck do you call a shot that doesn't have people in it? It's not a background because it doesn't have like a foreground. It's not a landscape either, though, because it's all interiors. It's an interior shot, I guess. Would it be an interior shot? I don't know. Maybe. I'm looking forward to them either way, though. Because they will be fun. They will be nice. I'm really thinking about what I want to continue working on once stream's over. Well, I'll have some food once stream is over. Obviously, that's first step number one. Made curry yesterday. Gonna eat the leftovers of that. That's the plan. Maybe go for a walk first and then go back to work. That could be good. Depends. I mean, would be peak walk hours, not work hours. Work hours too, but could be peak. So maybe I'll go for a walk then, and then I could either continue storyboarding for the Gladiator animatic that I'm thinking about. I could draw Comfort for our Arttober Day prompt, or I could do something else. 15 months! Let's actually go, Joestar. Absolutely amazing. Look at you. Look at you! You're so shiny. Do I need to make new badges? What's the next level of badge? Is it probably 2 years? I don't know. They get way further apart for new badges. It's a short story. Very nice, very nice. Not too large in scope, but as you might have seen, with a lot of detail. Yup, in the style. It's extremely detailed. I have seen, I recall. That is a bold decision to make it that detailed for your comic, but, you know, I commend it. It looks great. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta set your expectations. Like, yes, this will take a long time. Like with this one here. It's also a bold choice to make this as detailed as it is. You could definitely make it way, way quicker if you just chose a less detailed style, which I'm still trying to work on for exactly the other projects that I've just mentioned, mainly, especially the actual animation one. I need to simplify my style, obviously, coloring, obviously, but even the sketching style needs to be simplified a little bit, because otherwise I don't think it's gonna work very well. Otherwise, I think that project would just kill me and then not look good at the end too. Like, it's not even just about the time commitment. For animation, it might look weird, I think. Especially since I'm not a very experienced animator. I've animated before, but not like a lot. So, you know it. This is also white. That's the little towel that he has. Then we want to grab our blue, make it a bit darker for the apron. Very nice. Details make the art look better, in my opinion. I feel like it depends. I spit on my screen. I feel like it heavily depends. To a certain degree, more details, nice. But sometimes not nice. There you go. Big artist analysis. No, but you gotta know what you want to simplify, because that's generally what it's about. Because I don't like hyperrealism, for instance, and that would, or hyperrealism, like realism. Big realism. Not my favorite thing. And that is all about capturing all of the details. And making sure not to leave anything out. I feel like for art, you gotta know, for your style, how much do I want to simplify, how much do I want to exaggerate. Also, exaggeration is a thing you don't, I was gonna say you gotta keep in mind, but you kind of just do it, really. You kind of just do it automatically. You don't have to actively think about it necessarily. But that is something that comes into play when you're thinking about how you do your art. Like, I exaggerate colors and shadows a lot, because I think that looks cool, and I want to do that. Not necessarily because that's how reality looks like on a photograph. It's also why I don't color drop, because I prefer to paint what I see. Like, I prefer to paint my perception of something rather than the thing. Yeah. Look at that. Ain't that the truth? There's a little fold here. And especially depending on the project that you're working on, you will be better off with a more simplified style in a lot of instances, like animation specifically. It also makes characters more expressive. If you're going for like a character animation, you can make simplified cartoony characters way more expressive than humans, because with humans, if you put cartoony expressions on a human being, that shit looks weird. That shit can look very bizarre, so you might not want to do that for your animation. It's a good tip. That's my approach. If you can use it, I'm very glad if that's any help for you. Euler also says it's a bit difficult to summarize due to the structure of the story, but is in a way about the decline of a fascist village dooming itself with superstition. Ooh, nice. I will definitely, you will post it when it's like done, or when, do you release it by chapters, or are you gonna just release it when it's completely done? When anything is available, I do wish to be informed of this. I wish to be informed. Inform your school counselor, aka me, about your progress. Post it in the Discord. Very important. I wouldn't want to miss it. Do you like release it on a website, or do you just kind of have it? Yeah, just give him anime eyes. That'll fix it. No, but you know, bigger eyes do work, and like generally cartoony features can be an exaggerated mouth if you want for your style, or a very what's the opposite of exaggerated? The opposite of exaggerated mouth. For anime, for instance, they don't do big mouth a lot unless it's for comedic effect of a specific variety. Variety. This wall is kind of like, this wall is very bluish. This is a weird wall. It's like a dark bluish, blackish kind of wall. Very odd to me, personally. Gladiator is so good for it wall, by the way. Also, this color is really close to the fence in the background. Do you know Gladiator by John from Eurovision? I mean, all my Eurovision guys know it. It's like, he didn't even qualify with this song. He didn't even qualify with the song. Because, well, they in chat chose I think it was Poland, right? And they instead chose the Baby song, which I absolutely hate. Very bad decision on Poland's part. Like, what the fuck? You had Gladiator and you chose Baby. Crazy. I hate that song. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Very bad decision on Poland's part. Do better, please. God, for the love of God. I'm pretty sure it was Poland anyway. Are you crazy? Gladiator is nicer. Gonna go adieu, adieu, friend. Goodbye. See you. I should definitely extend these lines into the cloud of smoke, yeah, because the cloud of smoke's gonna move, so we might see more of them than just. Might see more of this background than just the lines that we've drawn so far, and I kind of forgot about that. Whoops, my bad. I'll keep you updated. Very nice. Thank you so much. I am working on a website with friends so I can post it independently. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. And it's going to be released in 7 segments. The first will be done by New Year. Ooh, you have a nice deadline. You have it all figured out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Have a fun time, Seppo. See you. Anime, but even then it varies. That's very true. Like, anime style is not one blanket style. Although, like, when you look at recent releases, sometimes it feels like they're adopting a blanket style, kind of. Like, there is an anime style that's very popular, always, and that changes a little bit with the years as well, but currently it looks a certain way. A bunch of years ago it has looked a certain other way. But also, there's always unique art styles within what is considered anime, like you mentioned. Death Note, for instance, very much more realistic type art style than, I don't know, something like Konosuba or whatever. Very true, very real. Anime is quite a big umbrella term for art styles if you think about it, but you know, there is a certain image that comes to mind when you say anime, and like I said, changes through the years, but I just want black, actually. I actually just want black, please. Thank you. But there is something that people can generally imagine when they do that. Now, there are little... I don't think they're gaps. They're almost little gaps in the background, but maybe I'll just keep it like that. Kind of looks like a shipping container, which it's not. It's wood. It's also a bit frayed. I don't know if I should put that in there, though, if that's, like, over-detailing. Like, parts of the gray wood are showing through here. I don't know if that'll make it look more like a shipping container at the end of the day. Possible. Kind of like that. They're just fraying at the edges. I don't know. I don't know why. It's an old fence. I draw faster while watching drawing streams. I don't know why. I mean, I always have something in the background, but I think drawing streams are good because they usually don't take, like, that much of your attention, because what's happening on screen is just, you know, drawing. You don't need to look at all of that the entire time. And if you watch something else that might be more distracting, you get less done. That's the only explanation I can come up with, honestly. Because I always have something on, so it cannot be that. Something needs to be playing in the background, not like, it doesn't matter what it is that I'm doing. Unless, one thing I cannot do while having something play in the background, which is also why I don't do it a lot, is video editing. Fucking video editing. Video editing needs all of your senses on the project, which I hate. I cannot, I hate it so much. Like, yeah, I get it. I understand. It still sucks. I guess you could listen to music, maybe. But even that is not a great idea for video editing, because you need to listen to yourself talk. You need to watch, because obviously, like, you're not gonna watch anything else while you listen to yourself talk, and to zoom in and whatever the fuck you do in video editing. Annoying. No likey. It's the artistic particles. Obviously, they're infecting the viewer. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. I need to turn the smudge thing off. I think, nope. Tapping on gallery is not gonna do that for me. Thank you very much. How do I turn smudge off? Preferences? Dynamic brush scaling. Size and opacity slide bar. Yes. Advanced, maybe. Gesture controls, maybe. Is it gesture controls? Oh, no, I don't think it is. Is it this? Touch, yes. Turn it off. No more. No smudge, no smudge, no smudge. Thank you. Just turn it off. I think this will help me, because I keep accidentally smudging shit when I want to color pick, and it's annoying, and I've never used it in the actual intended way. I don't smudge anything ever. Why would I even need this? Why did I even have it on for so long? I used to do smudging a lot, but in Procreate, I never did. I feel like Procreate smudging works differently than the type of smudging I had on my previous program, and I don't like it, so I don't do it at all, because it's no good. No good. No good at all. Is this a good smoke color? Nope. It's too much. Too much. I think this is a good smoke color. Yep, that is the smoke color. If I know a smoke color, it's this one. Baby. Fuck it, now Baby is stuck in my head. One thing about the Poland song that they sent in for Eurovision is, yes, it was catchy, I suppose, but that doesn't make it good. My friend texted me yesterday, one of my friends texted me yesterday, saying that they had Hessen auf die Eins stuck in their head when they wanted to go to sleep. Doesn't make it a good song, but sure makes it a fact of the matter that happened, which I'm very sorry for. I shouldn't have done this. I should have been more considerate, honestly. So I really like your composition, even from the beginning of your paintings. You can always tell how well it'll work. Thank you. I am a big composition enjoyer. I also like just keeping the red part of my painting sometimes, especially for like big ones, of course, where I make up the whole composition by myself. Basically, I'm like, okay, let's put things together, and if the red looks nice in the little preview, you know, because it's like tiny, you know it's a good composition, you know what's up. I feel like I do kind of have like an eye for composition sometimes. I still mess up sometimes. I mean, we all do. Oh, don't remind me. Hessen auf die Eins. Yep, Hessen auf die Eins, baby. Hessen auf die Eins. I don't remember the chorus melody, actually. I'm fine. I wasn't cursed. I would like to group you. Group. Smoke one. Should we call it that? Yeah, sure. Let's make names. Let's be good. Please? Please? Thank you. Smoke one. We'll just do 2, I think. We don't need more than 2, I think. We'll see how it looks like, and you can always add more. I mean, that's a quick process, so I would like to make you be... Can the whole group be less opacity? I don't think so, actually. Okay. Then I won't do that. Hessen auf die Eins reminder. Honey, it's time for your daily Hessen auf die Eins reminder. I would just kind of... Oh, that's way too big. I don't know how to do this. I'm just guessing that it would be cool to follow like the previous lines a little bit, but make it different. But then it just goes up. Or maybe we could do like a different shape in the same spot, because there's like still the same sort of energy. Maybe that would be cool. Boop. Like that. Is that a good smoke shape to begin with? Yeah, that's a pretty alright smoke shape. Now I need to get this other color that I don't like have anymore. Uh-oh. Because this is a mix of colors. I think I had it like around here-ish. Shit, should have definitely smudged that. Swatched, not smudged. Swatched that. I think that looks about the same. Because that doesn't really work with color, with color picking from it again, since we didn't full opacity it ever. Well, that is my bad, but that is okay. We live with our mistakes. Would be good if it didn't look too different from the other one, but I think it doesn't, so we might be alright here. This frame, definitely one of my favorites so far. A lot of these are one of my favorites, but this one too. This one as well, this one also. Nope, other direction. Group. This is rename Smoke 2. It has pretty good handwriting detection, to be fair. I also showed Hessen auf die Eins to my other friends in the group chat. Yeah, I should definitely make the outline either thinner or something, but I can adjust that later. Later is fine. Later's alright. Oh my god, our D&D characters are getting assigned animals. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna tell you. I'm a suspicious little dog. Well, my character is a suspicious little dog. I am not. That is great. Thank you, Siska, who is now doing this over on the Discord. Somewhere on the D&D Discord, not one that you have access to, a private one. What text do I need to write on this, by the way? I need to write... Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. I mean, I've sung this multiple times, but yet obviously the writing will be here. We know that. Everybody knows that. Is it a new? Yes. Are we... Is it too thick? No, I don't think so. Just a puff of smoke. Maybe I should put the A on the other one. Yeah, I will put the A on the other one because it's too long. Also, I wrote ye. I wrote ye. Just keep writing. It'll fix itself. Okay, A, you leave, you go up top. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Yo, the dog. Yeah, dog. I'm a suspicious little dog. He is a suspicious little dog. My character is a suspicious little dog, 100%. There you go. That's perfect. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this. Actually, am I gonna do this tiny little detail? Just like 1 pixel? Yeah, I will. There you go. That's important. Not barely visible, but it's important. Nice. The last 3 very big like. This one I'm kind of struggling with still. I might redo this one and do a different scene for it completely because I don't really like it as much. It kind of sticks out in a way that I don't like. But the rest of them, very nice. Okay, now we get to a long one. Many ones, actually. You underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. I have this in a little video thing that tells us when which switch is gonna happen, so we're gonna paint the outside of the building, the counter inside the building, the kitchen inside the building. I mean, I don't have to say inside the building for all of these. Outside the building is the only one outside the building, the rest of them are inside the building. The office and the lockers. That's gonna be 5 little paintings, and that's gonna take definitely the rest of the stream. Even though I've already searched out 2 more reference pictures after that, because I am so prepared. Okay, no dilly-dallying, we start. Where are my references, baby? Yeah, dog. Where are my references? Yeah, dog. They are right here. I have a nighttime shot for the outside, but I don't think it matters. Also, it's like not the greatest reference picture because it's a little bit small, but it shows me what I want to see. So it's better than anything else. I might want to reposition things a little bit though in the shot. We'll see, we'll see. Underneath this. Oh yeah, actually, before I want to start working on the animations, including / about Etoile, I wanted to do more Etoile face practice. I have a lot of reference pictures. Don't ever ask me, by the way, to show you all of my reference pictures I have for people that I'm currently drawing a lot / obsessed with, because I feel like a very creepy person sometimes. Because recently I found a video that was like a 2-hour interview or something of Etoile, where he was it's like an interview series a French streamer does, where he lays down his guests on a sofa so that they like have like a therapy session basically. Woof, why did you mention me? Woof, the dog. Hello, dog. Always talking about the dog, because we all got that dog in us. And so he was like laying on the sofa, so you got a rare angle of his face, an angle of his face you don't usually see when he streams or even in pictures or anything, because like who the fuck photographs themselves from like a low angle, basically like leaning back and laying back in a sofa, like in a therapy session. So I was just there with my screenshot button like, let's fucking go. I have an obscene amount of pictures of Etoile just kind of laying about on the fucking sofa, and I did feel very creepy doing that. Because it's like, bro looks like he's about to fall asleep, he looks like he's taking a little nap, and I'm just here like, yep, paparazzi time. He's not actually sleeping. He's on a live stream. It's not that creepy, you know. It's fine, I swear. Sure felt a little bit suspicious on my part. I don't know how much I want to zoom in here. This is way zoomed in of the actual reference picture, but maybe that's a good thing. I didn't have in mind what this place really looked like at all. From my memory, you don't see it from the outside very much, so we'll have to see. I'm a magical dog. Cool. What's your magic ability? Why are you in which way are you magical? The being able to use language thing, perhaps? That would make sense. Do we want to be this close? I mean, yeah, being this close kind of makes sense, perhaps. There's also a pole in front of here, but that's kind of a bad place for a pole. I could move the pole. That's visually more appealing to move it inwards a bit. There's also another pole over here. It almost looks like a tree, but it's downtown Chicago, so no, it's not a tree. It must be a pole. This would be a weird location for a tree. Also very straight tree, but I mean, those do exist. I think that's a pole anyway. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, actually. It's just a small reference. I can heal people's hearts. Oh my god, how cute. How nice. That's a good ability to have for a dog, for sure, 100%. Morale up from interaction with doggy. That's a parking lot. Then there's like a building behind it. I think this thing is from the building, actually, because there's a building. Building. It's all building, baby. And then there's other building. Yeah, this sketch will make so much sense to me in 2 seconds. For sure. In 2 seconds, I will totally not have forgotten about what all of these lines mean or anything like that. That would never happen to me. That's a rookie mistake that I would never make. Haha. I would, and I will, again. I think this is where the roof of the other building stops. Truly, like, concrete jungle at its best. I think here you can see a little bit of sky, but not a lot. And there's a poster. And there's a bench. There's something. There's a poster. There's something. And wounds. Very nice. We must keep the dog safe at all costs. As always. As always. That's the top priority. I don't care. I don't care what happens to the humans. I care what happens to the dog. Even if they're not magical. But if they're magical, all the more so. Of course. Now, the problem with the pole, if I move the pole here, is that there's a sign here, too, and that would intersect with the pole in a not nice way. I could remove the sign, or I could remove the pole. But I can't do both. I can't do both. There's a little bit of this. This is still the sidewalk. Yeah, I think it's time for lines. Baby! I'm owned by 6 people now, including you. Damn, that's a lot of true socialist dog. A lot of owners. Yes, yes, yes. I can't do that. I only heal wounds and pain. All right. Magic dog, help me. Can you help me finish my drawings before the deadline? No, sadly not. Only the healing of wounds. Maybe if your wrist hurts a little bit, dog can heal that. That can happen sometimes while drawing. Remember to do your stretches. Once again, a thing I say you should do, but never have actually done myself. Well, not never. That's hyperbole. I've stretched before in my life for my hands as well, but not nearly as much as my artist friends recommend, and I sure notice the consequences of my actions every now and then. So again, this is not going to be like super duper detailed, which will help us a lot in the making of process. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. It's weird architecture over there in America, huh? Dang, gosh dang it. Gosh darn it, gamers. Very sad. Although big city architecture always kind of looks the same, but in Chicago you have bricks. That's new and cool and innovative. There's not that many bricks around elsewhere. I mean, we don't have that many big cities. We just have Frankfurt, and Frankfurt is so-so. It's kind of interesting to walk around in once in your lifetime, I guess. Just gotta be careful of the locals. Of a lot of the locals. SimCity building in the US. Oh yeah. I see those TikToks. I see them when I scroll. Like, either the USification of European cities or the other way around. Both of them happen a lot on my For You page, and it's always very funny. I think there's a little like sign here. What is this? Beef. The store was called The Beef in season 1, you know? So that makes sense that that's here. I think you can even see this still because the shutters are on the... I don't know if the shutters are on the inside or on the outside, but I guess either way. And there's the door, and that goes lower. There's that, there's something. That's a problem when you work with references that are kind of small and not the best. Sometimes you just legitimately do not know what you're looking at, which can pose a couple of problems. Since it's kind of hard to draw things that you cannot identify. I think this is a bench, but it looks weird. I don't know if it's a bench. I was sitting on the bench. Oh, you're a golden retriever. Very cute, very cute. My dog has a personal vendetta against golden retrievers for no particular reason. They're always super nice, but Tenji's like, okay, I will start a fight with you. It's like, Tenji, how about you don't do that? They are the nicest dogs ever. And then she's like, yeah, I see this. I see how nice you are. This is a weakness that I can explore as Tenji. Of course, he's not strong. He shouldn't fight anybody, no matter how nice they are, because he wouldn't win. So he doesn't, because he's not allowed. But he sure would like to if he could. If he was able to, he would start fights left and right. Little menace of a man. 8-year-old man. Way too old to start fights like that. But I mean, he's always done it. He's not changing his ways. This is a poster. Also says beef on it. B-E-E-E. These are gonna be visible for like seconds, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know what the image is that's on here, so we're just gonna allude to an image on here, you know. I just came by a meme lesson about the crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. What did the meme lesson tell you about that? Do you now know the origins of the meme? Because I do not. I do not know the origins of that meme. Just saw it somewhere once. No idea if it's referencing anything or where it came from. Never thought to ask either. There's like very vague shapes of a building over there, so we'll keep it vague. There's also a shit ton of shapes in this little area that are all kind of blurring together because it's not a drawing. My reference, in fact, is not a drawing. And sometimes in real life, shit will overlap in an ugly way. In drawings, you're gonna want to mitigate that as much as possible. by removing the overlap and just make it look better than it actually does in real life. Of course, you can also keep it like how it is in real life, but for legibility of your artwork in the end, why not fix some stuff of real life? Fix the real life issues that they had. Does not apply for realism. The meme was posted in 1997. Ooh, ancient meme. An ancient meme, no way. It's a resurgence of a true relic of the past then, huh? This is where the tiny windows come into play, or rather shallow. They're kind of tall still, but they're not as wide. Shallow, not the right word, by the way. Absolutely not the right vocabulary. That's okay. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. That's the only other thing I do when I don't have audio on. Sometimes I will just sing a lot to myself in the comfort of my own home. Are there bars like everywhere here or only at the bottom? I really can't tell. I'll just make it at the bottom because why not? There's also like pots for plants in one of these balconies and other stuff in other balconies, and it seems there's like doors in the... I mean, of course there would be doors if these are balconies. I don't know if they're balconies or windows, to be honest. I think they're balconies. They have like weird... I have no idea what's happening in this building. But I don't need to. It is fine. This is information that is absolutely optional for me to procure. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know all that. This little building, though, has slats. And I do need to know that because you're in the foreground and that is visible. And I should include that because it's a part of the design of the architecture. Woo, 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 woo. Very nice. I wonder if any of my art is going to be featured in the museum again on the QSMP server. Maybe. Would be nice if they featured something. Would be cool. But I mean, I was featured pretty recently, so I don't know if they would do it again. But you know, that's fair. We could just do something else here. Technically it's a sign, but we could make a tiny sign or a tiny allusion to a sign that's actually nothing, just to fill that space up. I feel like that's not a bad idea. We need no text on here, by the way, so do not be worried about, oh, where are you gonna place the text? Here? There's no text. I'm not gonna put text on these, even though there's text in the background, but I don't think I'm gonna write it down because it's so quick. We could still consider that at a later point in time, though. Colors, baby! Ugh, big stretch. Woof. Oh, you smell something in the chat. What do you smell? What is it that you smell? I wanted to just check how much battery I have left. I have 50%, that's fine. They give you a little pop-up, it's okay. No need to worry. What is this brown? I think I saved this brown on accident. Or no, I know what this brown is. That's like for her skin. That's what this brown is. I remember. It wasn't an accident at all. You smell a person. That makes a lot of sense. There would be people around as well. A few, perhaps. So we're gonna just do like a pretty basic coloring job. I hope. I think. I dream. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. No, how the fuck did we get back to Les Mis? I mean, I got myself back here. I'm not gonna be able to blame this on anybody but me. How did I get back to Les Mis from absolutely nothing? I mean, to be fair, in my life, everything leads to Les Mis. It's like all roads lead to Rome. Ha, psych. All roads actually lead to Les Mis. Surprise. What the fuck is happening in the interior of this building, color-wise? Too much is happening. I'm trying to discern what the fuck's going on, but it's not easy. Like, the color here cuts off and around here, and of course there's stuff in the foreground in front of that, but I don't know what's happening. When I was young and life worth living. Hello, Midorima. Hello, I'm back. Ah, the dog is here. The dog is here. This is true, yes. There's also like a weird, I think it's a neon sign. Maybe it's a reflection. Honestly, it's a mystery. Oh my god, Enigma! Enigma, it's a mystery. It's crazy. And we need to have like a lot of... No, don't save this fucking color. I don't want this color. Leave. We need a lot of dark blue-ish. I could add that as a color because I do use it a lot. I feel like it's another staple color of the bear, as established by me and me only, as I am the CEO of Bear Colors, obviously. There's dogs and people. It's a variety channel. It is certainly a variety channel. Time gone by when life was young and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I think I will save this color. It's kind of nice. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. I think they're flying back now from Brazil. That's also what I'm still thinking about, to nobody's surprise. They're already going back home, so streams will resume as per usual. We'll get our content again, and everybody will be talking about the experience. Baggy, who's a Brazilian streamer as well, and was also there, obviously, since, I mean, she's from Brazil and she's friends with Selbit and everything, was also there, and she already talked about the meetup a lot on stream, which was very nice. Very good fan service, I might add, because people want to know. It's like, hey, give us the resume, like, give us your opinion on how things went, you know, basically. Tell us the tea of what went on behind the scenes, and they do. They do. Don't worry, they don't bite. They being the dog. I like that. You know, a respectful amount of looking behind the scenes. Because you don't want to pry, of course. That's not nice. If people don't want to share something that they do in their time not spent streaming, yeah, obviously do not pry about that. But she was very forthcoming with telling us snippets about their time spent together. So slay. Slay for her, slay for us, slay for everybody involved. I guess I'll just paint some colors in here. That'll help. That is brighter because it's a sign. And then we have some darker things. Technically in the reference he is standing right there, but I'm not gonna include people in here, so there we go. Hey, hey, Vita, hello. How are you on this beautiful Wednesday? Saying the date, or the day rather, not the date, out loud on stream is very helpful for being aware of what day it is. Because being aware of what day it is quite the challenge sometimes, and this is a very helpful little aid. Like, talk about it. Same with my age. It's much easier to remember how old you are when you have to talk about it on stream every now and then. So, big ups to streamers. We are simply built different. We have help. This is a telephone pole. This needs to be darker. Very dark, actually. It's in the foreground after all. It's very cute when internet people meet up, right? It's like a fanfiction crossover story. It is. It very much is. It very much is. Again, reminds me a lot of my IRL friend group, because my IRL friend group also met via the internet for the most part, and then we're just happy to live in Germany, a lot of us. Or at least Europe. At least not too far. Aside from one. Or from a few, and then, you know how it is with friend groups sometimes. And that was very nice, because then we could also meet IRL. And again, it just feels very similar to their meetup, because we too saw each other for the first time IRL after we had talked for a long time. So it's like, oh my god, it's you! Oh my god, it's you! You're famous! I know you from the screens! Wow! And it's you! You're famous! I know you from the screens! That sort of energy, you know? Jokingly, of course. Jokingly. Very fun. Do recommend meeting your... actually, not a good blanket statement. I was just gonna say, hey, meet your friends from the internet in real life. But maybe not all of them. Make sure to do some background checks or something. Be safe out there when you meet people from the internet in real life. Don't always do that. But sometimes it's great, and I do recommend. So, do with caution. Only make sure that you actually know these people if you meet up with them, and they're not some weird strangers. Or they're at least your type of weird stranger, as they should be. It sure is Wednesday. Did my workout! Let's go, workout gang! We are so good. We are so good. And bought a vase for my Lego flowers. Oh my god, you have a little Lego garden. That's great. Wednesdays being productive and nice. What else could a person wish for aside from a Wednesday like that? Honestly, all of this in the background is kind of like the same sort of darkness, hence why it's kind of hard to see. I'll just kind of color it in, I guess, with this darkness and see what happens with that. The fence is even darker though, somehow. Don't ask me how that's possible, but alas, here we are. Hell yeah, I met most of my friends through the internet as well. Yep, one person turned out to be just one city away. We're pretty much best friends now. See, that happens sometimes. That's crazy. That happens sometimes. I mean, one of my friends is also, I mean, it is... The closest friend right now currently is like technically 1 hour away if you had a car. But because our transport is kind of, the connection of our respective cities is kind of, it's more like 2 hours away-ish. Because you gotta go a weird way around to get there. But, you know, either way. It's not that far, which is very doable, which is very nice. So you can see each other in real life sometimes and don't always have to be so far away. But oftentimes you still do end up not hanging out in person too much, but that's fine. Then the real life meetups become all the more great once they do happen. Because you've been waiting for it for so long. This shadow is way too dramatic, by the way. It stops like about here. It doesn't go down that low. Be realistic. Jesus Christ. Hello, Baphomet. Happy Spooky Month. I have a song for you to listen to. It's kind of catchy. Catchy always reminds me of Akechi from Persona now. That's on me. That's 100% just my brain. But I did need to let you know that. Do tell me. Give song recommendation. Hand it over. Supido. Slowed plus reverb. The thumbnail is a giant police girl. Alright. I'll give it a wait. I'll search it up right now so I can then later in like an hour or so be surprised at what the fuck this tab is and listen to it. Because I will have forgotten. I've heard story about cursed Thüringen public transport. Yeah, it's... None of these cities are connected to anything. It feels like you always have to go through like weird-ass connections to get to other cities. But honestly, the other city that I'm going to is even worse connected almost. So, you know. I wish to type something into the search bar. There you go. How the fuck do you spell that? I... Slowed and reverb. Reverb. Oh yeah, I see. I see. It's by Frozy. Let's go. I've got it. Listen to it while drawing. I can't. I cannot. Because it has, it's probably copyrighted. Although, I mean, I guess I could mute the desktop audio for a bit. Because, you know, there's not any audio playing anyway. But that would be distracting, innit? I want not that bright, no. We need some more yellow in the background, yellow lights, yellowish tones. Here, I guess there's some sort of light source over there and like on the ground as well, but also in the foreground, but a bit darker. Like here-ish maybe so. Thüringen's public transport is something, but public transport in general is something. I am so scared. I am so scared of having to use public transport again on, like, Sunday. Because, oh boy, if any of those... Like, I already have a big buffer in mind, but like I said once before, I might make it a bigger buffer because I am frightened of missing this fucking bus. By a good degree, I do not wish to miss this fucking bus. That is not something I want to do. So maybe I'll leave even earlier on Sunday in order to make sure that I really don't miss the bus. That does mean more time in the very forsaken place, but you know, the sacrifices you make, this, that, the other, I am willing to do that. There's like lights in here. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I guess maybe it's reflecting something. I don't know. Hello, interesting people. It isn't because your brain gains more focus while listening to music. I don't know if it does or doesn't. I do think I'm generally more focused when I'm not live streaming because, you know, I'm constantly talking, which I usually don't do. I know, shocker. I usually don't do that when I'm drawing by myself. I'm not constantly talking about anything and everything, which does definitely help with focus a bit. But, you know, we live. We die. Rikiki. Something like that. Okay, there's windows. This is pretty good. This is coming around pretty well. Hi, did I say hi, Skandar, yet? Hello, interesting people. Hello, interesting person. Any interesting news for us on this slightly interesting day? There's actually another sign on this building. I just didn't notice it because he was standing in front of it. How many signs do you need to slap on this little tiny building thing? But it's looking good as a little background thingy. Although the contrast levels over there, I'm not sure about 100%. These are fine. It's alright. We wanna highlight the pole, though. Highlight the pole. Pokemon go to the poles. You know, the usual. It could also highlight some of this building, because it is more brownish than it's red, so maybe wash it with a little bit of brown. That'll fix it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You listen to Für Elise when you draw. Wait, is that the correct one? I don't know. Did I mix up Moonlight Sonata and Für Elise? Maybe, perhaps. The two are pretty similar in my mind for some reason. But classical can be nice. I don't always listen to a lot of classical in the background. I like to listen to classical, like, in the foreground, as in watching opera, for instance. I do like that. But I don't have it on in the background too often. Although Vivaldi is pretty good. Vivaldi has a bunch of bangers. Yesterday night, I received a text from my friend saying, you know what? Vivaldi would have fucking loved metal. And I agree. I think he would have. Too bad. King went away too soon. Didn't experience the glory of metal music. Big bummer. Recording a video, minus 30% focus. Streaming, minus 45% focus. Showing a girl your skill, minus 100% focus. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah. Like, if you're nervous as well, God forbid you're nervous as well, then your fucking focus goes out the window and the results are, you know, impaired. Zecke, have you updated your media document? No, I've not. I should, right? I have this. I forget that I have this sometimes, but I should actually update it. Let's go, next frame. This has no text on it, because it's not supposed to. I always swipe in the other direction first. Always in the wrong one. Okay, what do we draw next? I think the counter, right? I said I like doing this, and it's not wrong, but it is also a lot. It's a lot of... It's a lot. It's a lot of interior shots / not people shots. But I agree with Skandar. You're always... When you're distracted, you can't... When you're distracted, you can't focus. Wow, best statement of the century. Thank you for that. So there's a bunch of pictures on... That's way too small. Please be bigger. Thank you. There's a bunch of pictures on this wall. I don't know if the wall is flush with the other wall or if there's space there. I think it is connected, though. And there's like a line going from here to here. Don't know what that is. It's just a wall lining, I suppose. Hello, Juno! How are you today on this beautiful Wednesday? I've been saying on this beautiful Wednesday to everybody this entire day so far because I keep forgetting what fucking day it is and I'm trying to remind myself because I need to be on top of that. I gotta know what day it is. But obviously it's not working that well. I am drawing interior shots of the bear. You are speed running this. I take so long to finish art. Art fast seems like some strange magic to me. Yeah, fair. I think sometimes when people have like a long and complicated project of art, whatever that may be, you know, is it one painting, is it a whole comic, something like that, I find the type of dedication, well, mostly for one thing, by the way, I find the dedication of coming back to the same piece multiple times very cool and also very magical, because I don't like to do that. I like to just finish it in one sitting, which I know is technically not the best for your art process, but alas, I do it anyway. So I find it cool when people are able to take a break and then come back to it later and finish it. I feel like that's not my flow usually. I'm doing all right. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Thank you, Zecke. I wouldn't know that distractions can ruin your focus, right? New information for you and your brain that I can deliver to you via my distracted brain. Ain't that great? So there's the kitchen in the background here. Is that... I don't know who's in the background there. In the reference image. In our image, there will be no one in the background, because that's what we're doing. The problem is somebody's standing here in the reference, which means I don't know what the fuck's going on there, because this one line is higher than the other one, so I don't think they're flush to each other. Can you go through there? I am unaware. There's like things on here as well. I think the cash register is here, maybe. I don't even know. And then there's like a light here, I think, or something. It's another line, definitely. Whatever that means. And there's... It seems to be that there's produce here, but it doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. Whatever, indeed. My brother got a new PC yesterday. He let me play games. I thought I'm never playing them again. 11 years of waiting. Oh my god, let's go. Let's actually go. We're so back. I think this is a counter over here, by the way. I'm just realizing this is a little thing where you can put even more things on. How nice. A little shelf. That's good. We could put various little details on it in order to hide the fact that in the reference there's a person standing here. So you can't see what the fuck's going on over there. Oh, wrong layer. Who cares? Because the others are empty, so it actually doesn't matter that much. Let's go gaming. What games are you playing on your new PC? Well, not yours, but like kind of yours. What are you playing on the new PC? What is the game that has captured your heart? Is it Baldur's Gate? Do you know, streaming Baldur's Gate today, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Today is Wednesday. I'm not sure. Maybe. Excuse me. Excuse me, officer. This time you can actually read the text, so I gotta make it a bit more legible, because it's pretty big. Beef. Beef, beef, beef. I wouldn't go to a store called The Beef, because I don't like beef. Logically enough. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then deli. I mean, I know they have other options here, and I mean, it's in the second season. That doesn't matter anymore anyway, but like, wouldn't catch my business with that. There's like weird things over here that I cannot discern what the fuck they are amidst all of those framed pictures. Am I on the right layer? I'm pretty sure. Yes, I am. I really like always coming back to the comic. It's somewhat comforting to have something to continue for some while at least, but it can get frustrating too. Yeah, I see that. For like bigger projects, I also know the feeling of coming back to it, but I don't know. I cannot create art in like a chill way, which can be a good thing sometimes, or at least most of the time I can't. With this I kind of can, because I always stream it at least, and do other things, other projects while I'm not streaming for the most part. But usually I cannot create art in a chill way. Like, I feel like I'm being hunted for sport when I'm creating art and or doing anything, to be fair. It's just like, okay, I gotta get this done. It's not even like really a rush, because there's no deadline or anything. I just want to get it done quickly, depending on the project, more or less quickly, because, you know, I'm able to think realistically sometimes, so I know, okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this in one evening because this is, I don't know, an animation or something like that. But if I think that there's a way that I can do it in one evening, I will want to do it in one evening. It's like, I'm sitting down now, I'm doing this, I'm not doing anything else, I'm just doing this, I gotta finish this, I gotta do this. I gotta finish this and then start the next one as soon as possible. Because working on stuff like that does give me a lot of serotonin, I think. It makes the brain chemicals very happy. So I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's do this. And then I get real sad. Is it quite sad? But like, sure, it doesn't feel as happy anymore once I'm done with it. It's like, yay, I'm done. Then I can watch it back, if it's something to watch. But if it's a painting, I'm like, yay, I'm done. Looks at it a little bit, posts it. Okay, now what? Now what? I should start another project, I think. It's kind of the thing. Art is a constant fight, it's war, true. Spartan Total Warrior, Government, Gao 2, and Hollow Cure. For now. Today I'll try another. Let's go, have fun, enjoy the gaming. Since you can, again. Now. The fucking emptiness after finishing a painting is something. The emptiness I feel after finishing a painting that took a little bit longer, even the ones that don't take that long, honestly. I'm like, yay, I'm done. Then maybe I can also post it. That prolongs the yay a little bit, being able to post it and see reactions and stuff, but you don't get reactions immediately when you post stuff, and then you're like, okay. Man, what do I do now? And then I'm sad, and then I need to do something else. Or I'll get sad again. That's why it's good to have a million projects at once, so you can always be working on something. Because otherwise, you're gonna be sad. That sounds normal, right? That's normal, right? Tell me it's normal. I'm sure it is so normal. Okay, there's like a screen here. No idea what most of this is. There's flyers, there's like stuff to write on, I guess. I mean, she has a paper here when she's here. She isn't gonna be here anymore because I'm removing her from the scene, but I'm gonna keep her paper because it fills up space nicely. We'll just put shit here so we don't even know what's going on. I feel like that's a good idea. Artists just like Monster Hunter. You always need to need more farming. So true. So true. So true. Absolutely accurate description. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but, you know, I mean, I know what they're like. I've seen people play it. I don't know if I would like it. Maybe. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Who's to say? And the only way you can, like, stave off the feelings of, oh no, I don't have anything to do right now, is of course by watching TikTok and laying down. That works. I have 6 full chapters of the comic ahead of me. Yeah, but the thought of being done one day feels strange. Yep, just not working on it anymore at all. I'm sure there'll be many other stories to tell though. Yeah, of course. But still, it still fills you with a feeling of, I don't know. I don't know what that feeling would be called actually, or what that feeling is exactly, but it's kind of weird, especially if you have one long running project like that. Like a comic, that'll feel even weirder than just an animation or just a big painting or something like that. I am sure the experience is heightened after that. I've done animations that required a lot of time of my life before, 2 specifically. That I would just wake up, work on the animation, have some food while doing it, and then go to sleep late at night, basically, and then wake up and sit down at the animation again. Nothing else, and I was happy. It was a good time. I mean, it was also suffering because I was struggling with the program as well, because it was, of course, a new program that I had to learn for animation and everything. It was a good mix of suffering and having a great time, as the art creation process should be like, in my humble opinion. I don't know what the fuck's happening behind you, man, because you're here. I'm assuming it just kind of goes like, yeah, like that. That's vague enough. We do need to get the kitchen in here, though, too. There's like a rack of stuff here. Also, I've finally become a real digital artist recently because I tried to undo tab on my paper. Never thought this would happen to me, but I've been drawing so much digitally on Procreate specifically that I tried to undo tab. Obviously that wouldn't happen if you have to do like Control Z or anything, because that's not a simple hand motion, and generally the motions are very different. If you draw on a drawing tablet, then drawing on like a piece of paper and or a tablet like mine. This thing is, by the way, very wrong. At the bottom, goes way further down. Or this thing should go way further up, but whatever. Something. And there's whatever this is, and I think this is a faucet, but I'm not sure. And this goes there, this goes there, this goes here. So that happened to me for the first time recently. Amazing. Didn't work on the real paper. It's surprising. We didn't expect that outcome. Felt very stupid when I did it, but you know, happens sometimes. You go down. Let's very much simplify this. There's like a shelf over here. There's some shapes on there. There is a wall, I think, over here, and a clock, I think. Don't know what's on the side, but there's something. And another shelf with stuff on it. And in the middle, there's the sink. I'm fairly certain that it's, in fact, also a sink. Sort of, kind of like that. Yeah, that works. That works. I never read a comic ever or manga. I was the guy who watched the thing animated. My brother is different. Even like that. We're still united though. That's nice. Comics are cool. You can read some comics sometimes, but you know, do what you enjoy, of course. Not mandatory. But comics are nice. I don't know if I've watched more animated stuff or read more comics, because I did read a few like manga and comics as well, but currently not that much. Currently I'm not reading anything. Neither books nor comics, although I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna read a book on Sunday. Also, hello Shang, good evening. How are you today on this beautiful Wednesday? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna read when I'm traveling on Sunday, because oh boy, if I actually do leave earlier, it might be a 24-hour travel. Depending on if I want to leave that early. Otherwise, it's only like 20 hours, so that's chill. Or 19 or something, I don't know, I didn't count yet. So I definitely gonna want to have a book with me, because I don't want to be on my phone the entire time, because I will take a power bank, obviously, but... and they have outlets in Flixbus, I'm pretty sure, but not always. So, you know, I want to conserve some phone power and data as well. Don't have infinite data, so not going to be on phone so much and need entertainment. So I'm gonna bring a book. I'm gonna have to decide what book I want to read. And it's gonna have to be a good decision, because I'm gonna be stuck with it for a while. 24 hours is a rough one, yeah. Yeah, it is. At least it's a lot of change. You know, it's not like 24 hours in one bus. That would, I think, not be great. I think that might kill my spirit. But, you know, I have to change buses and trains and stuff like that, which of course makes it more complicated, as in that's the reason why I want to leave early, because I might miss a train, and then I might miss a bus, and then I might perish in a horrible way. You know, that horrible way being sadness, of course. That's the whole reason why that's complicated, but I prefer it because you can at least walk around a little bit and you're not stuck in just sitting in one place the entire time. Just then at the end, the bus ride is long enough. The bus ride I think it's 2 buses, and I think it's 8 hours or something like that. So, you know, 8 hours, so 4 and 4. It's honestly not that bad. But still, it's gonna be quite the trip. Oh boy. But it's worth, okay? It's worth. That's the important part. The important part is that it will be worth in the end. Because it's very cheap, and 2, the destination is worth it. Traveling with Flixbus and the Deutschland ticket, absolutely goated in the sense of money, you know? Saving money. Doesn't cost a lot of money at all. Very good. Otherwise it wouldn't be doable, obviously. But oh boy, you do take a sacrifice of time and like your personal well-being into account when doing that. But I would always sacrifice my time and personal well-being in order to save money, because the one thing I can actually give, one thing I am able to give, which is time and personal well-being. The other thing is not an option. You know? Everyone in my country thinks I'm from Europe or America. That shows how much I'm good in English and French. I know they say that to annoy me. Most of Algerians hate foreigners. Oh no, not the bullying. That's mean then in that context. Otherwise, they could have been nice. They could have been meaning it in a nice way, but you know, if they're being mean about it, that sucks. That is not so nice after all. Yeah, I feel like that looks good. Also, hello, Iko-chan. Hello, hi. Even traveling for 4 to 5 hours is really exhausting to me. I hope your trip goes very well, though. Thank you. I hope so, too. I'm very prepared. I mean, I travel often enough. I don't find it too exhausting. I mean, I use the travel, but I use the Deutsche Bahn often enough. Travel I like generally. I'm like fine with train travel. Of course, it gets stressful when things go wrong. And things go wrong fairly often if you're traveling with the Deutsche fucking Bahn, dude. So, you know, gotta keep that in mind. But aside from that, it's not that stressful. Just when you have to replan a lot of things, then it gets stressful. Especially, I think also traveling with the Deutschlandcard is generally more stressful than not. I'm not sure if that is a correct blanket statement or not, but of course, you only have so much option when it comes to picking trains that you want to ride. Because you can only ride certain ones, you cannot ride other certain ones. So you gotta pick from those. But of course, if you buy a ticket, you're kind of technically bound to that ticket, right? And if the train just beefs it, what are you gonna do then? So having a flexible Germany ticket might still be preferable in general, even though you have a limited choice of what trains you wanna pick. And it's gonna take longer inevitably because of the type of train that you have to be picking. That's fine. Hello, Angel. Hello. Hope Art MV project is bringing you joy. Yes, I am. I'm full of joy and love, love and joy. Need that patience, but you really get it in the wrong times. It's a mood. Truly. It never like I'm traveling like from a nearby city to my home city for school for a long time. I used to do that. Trains ran on time, like 90% of the time the trains were on time, no issues, super chill. But then when you want to do a big travel, the trains are like, hey, so today it will be bad. It will be very bad. But let us think positively, because can't change it anyway. Can just prepare for it by the way of going earlier than necessary, which I'm already doing, but I might go even earlier. Mainly, honestly, just to ease my own mind, you know? Like, to be less stressed about it. That might just be worth it already, to go earlier. Keeping in mind that I'm gonna have to be in a horrible place for longer than between destinations. I'm not specifying where, because that's a dumb thing to do, to specify where you're gonna be stuck at for a while, but, you know, the Germans might infer. Maybe. That fucking song. Fucking fuck. That's what gets you. Pop stuff that gets stuck in your head all the time. Without substance, but it's catchy. If it's at least good, like if you at least enjoy it, it's better. But sometimes stuff gets stuck in your head that you do not enjoy at all, and then you still have to live with it. How sad. Flexible tickets are frustratingly expensive, though. Yeah, so true. For almost 2 years, I regularly visited my girlfriend in another state. That costs add up a lot. 100%. It's very true. Train travel is too expensive. I am glad we have the Germany ticket right now. I really do enjoy having it. So train travel doesn't need to be that expensive. Please let us keep it. Thank you, German government. I would enjoy that. It has its problems, I guess. Well, honestly, I don't see many problems with it. Could be cheaper again, but you know, it's much better compared to the other options, at least for me. But she's gonna move in with me soon. DB will be over forever. Oh my god, let's go. Look at that. Amazing life developments over there. Hell yeah, let's actually go. That's great news. No more DB is always great news for anybody in life, frankly. Yes, you wanted to wear less vêtements today. Well, it's raining. Oh, you wanted to wear a nice tuxedo. Let it be extra hot. Oh god, yeah. That does happen, doesn't it? Like, okay, it's finally a little bit colder. I'm gonna wear this and that. Ah, never mind. It is not colder anymore. You are now sweating. Okay, cool. Never mind. Fine. I'll go on a trip and I'll prepare. I'll bring summer clothes to wear. The weather on the trip. Oops. It's actually way colder than you expected. Good luck. That packing is another issue. I'm gonna try and pack as light as I can, but I'm gonna be far away for like a week. So I do need to pack some things. I like to travel light. I like to travel with as little shit as possible, honestly. Obviously, I hate carrying stuff around that's heavy. I'm not gonna bring a roll, like, not gonna bring a suitcase with, like, rolls on the bottom or anything like that. I'm just gonna bring my backpack and a duffel bag, because that's a good combination. And not overpack either of them to keep them not too heavy. And, you know, Friend's place has a washing machine, so, you know, you don't need to bring that much stuff. You can just wash it. It's fine, actually. Saves you hassle while traveling, especially if you're going by train. It's so annoying to have heavy stuff that you need to carry from platform to platform, especially if the platform gets randomly changed suddenly and then you have to sprint over to the other platform with all of your heavy stuff. Now, that is still annoying, even with slightly less heavy stuff, but you know, you can try and mitigate your damages at the very least. Holy fuck. Boy, I hope I don't do that again, because last time I did that when I didn't even need to, because I misread something somewhere where it stated, like, oh, it's on this platform. But then I had to change trains, and I thought the train was on a different platform. It wasn't. It was still the platform that I was at. But then I went to the wrong platform, and then I went back to the original platform, and I ran, and I was in Kassel. I can tell you that, because, you know, I'm not from Kassel or anything. I was in fucking Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe, the worst one, because, God, I hate Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. Everybody, let it be known. I don't know if you've ever been to that fucking godforsaken train station, but Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe, absolutely the worst. I hate it there. Like, the vibes are horrible. The vibes are bad, the layout is bad, nothing good happens in Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe, I tell you. And that's where I ran from 7 to 8. And back again. Don't know how I survived that, let's be honest. Yeah, Kassel is so bad. Thank you for agreeing with me. Yeah, that's exactly where I was regularly going. It was such a pain. Oh, I'm so sorry. At least you don't have to umsteigen in there. At least you don't have to change. Allwetterjacke. Now that's a flex. That's a good flex. Also, Skandar said the weather is getting weirder every year. I hope it doesn't break completely. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Almost. Like the climate is changing or something like that. Ooh, that would be weird, huh? Yeah. It's fucking 26 degrees in October. It's not supposed to be like that, gamers. Oh well. I'm already checking the weather forecast for the city that I'm going to. Like, oh my god, is it gonna be colder? I don't know, probably not. It's very similar weather to here, which is weird since it's kind of far away, but meh. This is that's Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. My number one enemy. I might change number one enemies a lot, but Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe will always in my heart be my true number one enemy. I can hate nothing as much as I hate Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe as a fucking place to have to change trains in. Absolutely despicable. Do not lead me to Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. I do not wish to be there. Do I have... Actually, good question. Do I have to go via Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe on Sunday? I will check that out right now. I will not tell you my full connection. And maybe I will lie to you. Maybe I will... I mean, you don't know which time of day I would be there, right? And maybe I will lie to you. But I want to see you. You won't believe this. Maybe you do believe this. I have to go for fucking Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. Kassel, no. What fucking connection is oh yeah, right. I forgot how fucked up my connection is. If I take this connection, I will go through Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Maybe if I go earlier, I can find a way around Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe. But I'm having the feeling that I will always go through Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe no matter what. So sad. That train station was designed by literal demons. It's true, though. It's true. I don't know who had the idea for, like, that general setup. It's just the worst possible setup. I hate it. And I might be there again. Oh god, pray for me, gamers. Pray for me indeed. Maybe if I do take an earlier connection, which I might, I will be spared the Kassel Wilhelmshöhe. But maybe not. We will see. Hey, Zecke, good luck drawing. Thank you. Hey, Type, good luck running. Are you running? Are you running? Is it working? Did the username change work at all? I hope so for you. I'm not running because I'm not focusing on cardio or anything. That's not like the main focus of the thing. But I am lifting myself. I was gonna say lifting weights, but no, it's just the other thing. Look, we've done 3 drawings so far, and we're gonna do at least, and also probably at maximum 1 more, so that's pretty good. If one time I decide to visit Germany, what's the best place to go? Berlin is nice. Berlin is good. I think you should go Berlin. Has a lot of museums. It's nice to go to. You can... I like Leipzig, but I don't know how good Leipzig is to visit as a tourist. But Berlin is nice. Go to Berlin. Everybody says that. My house. Euler, do not invite strangers from the internet into your house. Otherwise, I'm sure there's other nice spots. I think either Freiburg or Freiberg. I mix them up all the time. One of those is good too. There you go. Berlin is like the most basic answer, obviously, but it's basic for a reason. It's a good place to go. People enjoy it, you know? It's a hipster city. Which I enjoy. I enjoy the hipster city. Kassel, obviously. I mean, Kassel itself is not even that bad. You can go to the... what the fuck? Whatever it's called. Biennale? Is that the name? You can go to the art festival thing in Kassel. Just don't go to Kassel Wilhelmshöhe. Kiel is pretty nice. I bet. I've never been to Kiel. Never once. Again, I'm not often in the north. I've been to Hamburg once or twice, but I don't remember much because I was a baby. So no idea what I did there, but I certainly was there. So now we do kitchen. Okay, that's a good shot. Is it though? Immediately second guessing. No, the composition is fine. God, this image is so tiny. I'm afraid and move to ever visit your house, Euler. Go to Euler's house. They volunteered. It's fine. It's okay. You can go. So this shot's kind of interesting. I chose this one because there aren't a lot of shots of the kitchen, but then I found more later on, so I don't know. There's like a pot in the foreground. It has a strong foreground-background dynamic. It has a strong perspective, so maybe I will benefit from that, was my thinking when I chose this one. Of course, there's also people in this shot that I'm gonna once again remove, but they're not really covering anything up that's too vital, so I think it should be easy enough. There's like 3 things here. It's another shelf. Welcome to kitchens, where we have a lot of shelves, apparently. I don't know, this is like cloth. I mean, it's definitely cloth, but I don't know why the cloth is here, or what the cloth is doing there. Also not sure what is going on here. Once again, it's a date then, let's go. I'm back. What's with visiting Euler? Well, Skandar asked where he wants to go in Europe. Which place is worth visiting in Germany specifically, actually, not just all of Europe. And I said Berlin, like a basic person, and Euler said my house. Like a crazy person. So, you know, you can do that, I suppose. There's like a station, there's like a light here, I think. It's kind of here. The pot is here. That's the thing of the pot. Dogs and murder me, I dare you. I'm writing all of you. You just need to find me. No, I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah, probably not. We do not endorse this message. No finding anybody in chat. Thank you very much. Don't come over and try your luck for that one. There's like a pastry tray in this shot. Will I include the pastry tray? Yes, probably. Maybe. Berlin, what's wrong with you? Berlin is nice to visit. I visit Berlin and have a nice time, so I assume other people who visit Berlin would also have a nice time, because why not? If I did, why wouldn't they? I visited my friend's extended family for Zuckerfest, for Eid Mubarak. Well, Mubarak is like the Eid. It's just Eid. Eid means fest, but like the Eid at the end of April, I think it is. Mubarak means like happy. For Eid, I visited Berlin. That was nice. I enjoyed my time. I am regretting choosing this shot, by the way, because there's way too much going on the left side that I cannot discern what any of it is really. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge. We're gonna have to make some stuff up, probably, since I can't tell what's going on. But there's a pot in the foreground. We can really focus on this pot in the foreground, because I can definitely tell that there's a pot in the foreground. We can put the baking tray here too, because why not? Then it's not so empty. There was one person here and one person here, but they're gone now. I'm taking them out. Tenshi steppies? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, so much rizzling happening in chat. Happens all the time. Yeah, that's a common problem with the left side. Yeah, it's so muddled up. You can't know what you can't tell what's going on. Over here, door. Easy, simple. But the left side, so confusing, honestly. POV, you accidentally made a pass at someone, happens, huh? Oh no, Isabel, fuck me, I had a fucking coma. Were you deep in sleep? Oh my god, just like French streamer Etoile that I like, who slept for 22 hours. I would assume accidentally. He didn't specify, but I would assume that happens on accident and not on purpose. But maybe he needed it. I'm sure he needed it. If you sleep 22 hours, I don't think that your body just takes that much sleep without requiring it at all, but holy fuck, 22 hours is a lot. Good morning, Isabel. I hope you've had a great sleep, though. I hope it was at least rejuvenating, perhaps, even? Good, definitely. We've drawn a lot today. It's a lot of, again, not landscapes, but interiors, I suppose. God damn it. I once slept for 30 hours. We talked about this. My longest was only like 15, probably. 15 hours was probably the longest I ever slept. But I've never done any extreme numbers like 22 or 30. That is insane. And no, I would rather not. I mean, I'm sure you would probably also rather not. But sometimes it just happens, I guess. I should ask my friend Evan what's the longest time he's ever slept. Because he has insomnia. So maybe that'll be an impressive hour as well. This is a weird fucking towel, by the way. Probably woke up in pain, right? Dude must have needed sleep badly. Yeah, definitely. His sleep schedule is always fucked up, so I'm sure that was necessary to rejuvenate. Why am I stuck on that word today? I don't know. To get him back on track. Let's use something that's a bit less weird to say. What is this thing in the foreground? I think it's just Tupperware. I don't know. It's blurry in the foreground because the focus is on the people in the background doing the thing that I'm not even gonna be drawing, so yeah, no. My mouth is always dry, yeah, and hot when I wake up. My head hurts and everything tastes metallic. That is not good. Like, dry mouth, I'm on board with dry mouth when waking up. It happens to me a lot too. The rest, though, sounds a little bit more concerning. At a level that I wouldn't necessarily want to ignore. Although you did miss me talking about never ever going to the doctor at the start of a stream, so... but I will recommend the doctor for others, so you are not exempt from that. Maybe let that be checked out sometime. No, I know you're in America. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I know. I just don't go to the doctor because I think I'm immortal. That is a very different reasoning than my American friends. I mean, it looks kind of like something, so that's something. It looks kind of like something, so that is something. My mouth is always dry and hot. When I wake up, my head hurts and everything tastes metallic. That's what I already read out loud. Why did I read it again? I read the entire thing again without noticing at all that I had already read it. I think I'm also getting tired. Tired. I heard my stomach rumble multiple times, or felt it rather, myself. So maybe we can get the rest of the curry from yesterday soon. I mean, not maybe, definitely, but it's just a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. I think I wanted to read the other one below that. Wow, it's been so long. It's been so long. Hello, Cremento. Hello. How have you been? I hope you've been well. I'm doing a lot of drawing today. I hope you've been doing well. I'm gonna travel on Sunday. Chat Union, please be healthy. We need you all. You are important to the cause. Exactly. It's true. You gotta take care of yourself for the chat union, you know? I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. There's like cables, I think. And there's something. I think it's like a book, or maybe it's paper. There's a little, yeah, this is like a paper holder, and there's the paper in it. And there's like the actual shelf is a bit further down than the other shelves. Like it doesn't follow the perspective completely. Not to mention whatever the fuck is underneath this. There's also this line that I legitimately do not know what that has to do with anything, but it is a line that exists. Oh boy. Chat union. Yeah, yeah, there is a union now. Gotta drink some more water before, well, maybe not exactly before going to bed, but in general, drinking more water would help with the issues described. I think so. Probably. Drinking more water is, for most people, always a good thing. Because most people drink too little, me definitely included. That line is too long. I would like to cut it off, like right here. Me defo included. Yesterday I figured out you could drink water when you're thirsty and don't have to drink Monster Energy. So that's a big step in the right direction. Thank you very much. It's like a tiny window. It's those kitchen doors with the tiny window. Very cute. Woof woof, hello, and hi MP as well. I've been sitting in my chair too much in recent weeks, and today I woke up with a bad lower back pain. Can only recommend moving around from time to time, 100%. Like, I sit on my chair a lot, but when I don't stream, at least, and even when I stream, I am not very stationary when I sit, if that makes sense. So I think that's how I avoid the back pain, honestly. Like, yeah, my posture is questionable, of course. I am a streamer. Obviously, my posture is questionable. This is part of the job listing requirement. Like, there's no way around that. But I like to shift around in my chair a lot and reposition, so I think that helps. I think that helps. Isabel says I'm making a news story about a circus ringleader who is haunted/guided by the cursed spirit of the previous ringleader whose past is unknown. And they're like a neutral observer, like Ryuk from Death Note. Oh, sounds very slay. You have good story ideas. I enjoy. If I wasn't here anymore on the streams, it's precisely because it wasn't great, but now it's better. I see my surgeon on the 25th. Oh, what was going on? Good that you got a date for the surgery though, and the rest we'll see. But I'm happy to come back and see y'all again. I'm hoping you're doing better. You had to, I think you still have to undergo surgery, right? It's not done yet. I hope the surgery's gonna help if it's on the 25th of this month, right? Or is it just like a checkup thing? Maybe you already had surgery and that was just a checkup. But hell yeah, let's go. Getting better, getting healthy. Very good. Storytellers in chat, unite! I love the creativity. I love being surrounded by creative people. Same with, I mean, my friends, of course. It's fucking amazing to have a friend that is both a creative, like you are yourself, and also into the same stuff that you are. Because me and Evan, we are sending each other all of the art that we do of our collective Blorbo Etoile. And it's so good, and we share ideas of what to draw and what like situation to do. And it's like, oh, I have this idea, like this song. It sends a link of a song. This song for Etoile, and it's like, oh, this song for Etoile. Yes, that's amazing. Like we all know, it's so cute. I can see it. I can see the animation already. That sort of energy. It's amazing. Uma Musume is back with season 3. I never watched the horse anime, the horse girl anime specifically. Never watched it, but I see a lot of people like it. Horse waifus? Sure, why not? That's the microwave. Tenchi does not like the microwave. Yes, Tenchi, your mom has used the microwave. It's true. Thank you for informing me about the matter. Very useful, little man. Big things. Big things all around. Horse waifu wash moment. Yes. Yes, he should watch that, but I don't think he would like it, actually, because they're not real horses, you know? Because they're not real horses, I don't think he would like it very much. If they were real horses, it would be better. 1-1, the microwave. Not the microwave, anything but a beeping sound. Gosh. We have a saying here in America, if the surgery botching doesn't kill you, the death eventually will. Sounds like a great place to live. Can't think of anything better. Amazing. The background's pretty light and it gets darker towards the foreground. The microwave has angered our true lord. It does. It does. Caliban says, I got some good news earlier. I got a phone call on the way to the gym. Gonna start working again on the 4th of December. Let's go. Bad news is I won't be able to watch the streams probably. Yes, peak work time. But 4th of December, I mean, if depending on what's going on at that point in my life, I might also start streaming in the evening like other streamers do. I don't know if that'll happen just then yet, but I might. I think it's gonna inevitably happen at some point. At some point, my stream schedule is gonna move towards the evening. It will happen, but I don't know when it will happen. But it will happen. So, you know, it won't be forever, if that's any consolation. It looks kind of good. The guy who did the song from Uma Musume was found guilty in cases of indecency crimes. So that sucked. Yeah, that definitely sucks. Not the composer. It's always someone. It's always fucking someone, isn't it? It's like such a bummer. Stuff like that comes out all the time. I mean, it's good that it comes out. Definitely. Would rather it come out than it not. But it sucks that the world is the way that the world is, isn't it? I want to paint the stuff that's gray into gray, please. Thank you. You're also a gray tray. Great tray. Yeah, good luck with your work. Nice. Evening streams are good in general, but most of my social life is in the evening, so goodbye, friends. Hello, Zecke. Yes, correct. No more social life. No more. I mean, I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be like in the future. It will definitely go through changes. That makes sense, I think. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We will have to wait and see. Also, how can our university be this organized? Like, how can you not have a professor for one of the most important courses this semester? That's a super duper university core. I am not at all surprised in the slightest, actually, hearing that. Universities love being fucking shit shows. Like, unironically. The amount of bullshit that they always end up doing. Not that surprising that they just don't have a professor there for one of the most important courses, honestly. I see that. Not a good thing, but I do see that. You too, oh my god. What a coincidence, huh? America, we work to earn the right to work, to earn the right to work, to give ourselves the right, to buy ourselves the right, die. You should have read the fine print, my friend. You should have read the fine print. Something like that. You should have read the fine print, my friend. You should have read the fine print. When will the fee to die be implemented into our daily lives? Stay tuned for more. Capitalistic nightmare horror. Horror. Love the way Americans say horror. Horror. Horror, horror, horror. Har, 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 har. Is that the bite of 87? That string of things that I just said was the least coherent, most ADHD-coded thing anybody has ever uttered in their lifetime, and I refuse to apologize. Pardon me. You gotta key smash. You gotta key smash sometimes. Are you going to play the new Spider-Man game? What new Spider-Man game? I'm not in the loop at all. Probably not, no. Probably not, actually. Playing new games? That is a crazy proposition. Did you know those cost like $60 when they come out? That's crazy. C'est fou. C'est tellement fou. Crazy. Did you know my favorite French vocab word, by the way? I think I might have said it before, but I'm not sure. Is dinguerie. Dinguerie is my favorite French vocab. You can say it all the time. Means crazy, but like in a good way. Like, whoa, that's crazy. Now saying this, I'm 99% sure I've already told you all this, because it's important to me. I respond to like all of Evan's text messages with just Dinguerie. Ever since he taught me how to spell it. It's amazing. Are you gonna play Dwarf Fortress? What games do you have lined up for stream? I don't. I have nothing. Not quite true, actually. It's not quite true. I want to start playing the Ace Attorney series because it was recommended to me a lot, frequently at some point, and you know, they are like available. I want to play the Ace Attorney series, which will probably take some time. Jesus, I wish I knew how to talk. That would make things so much easier. And when the Persona 3 remake comes out, I would like to play that as well. Those are like the only things that I'm currently actively thinking about playing. Anything else is like, we'll see. I mean, if I do play all of the Ace Attorney games, I feel like that'll take, well, all of them. Let's maybe not stick our hopes that high, but if I play a good amount of the Ace Attorney games, that would already take up a lot of stream slots, I assume. And then once Persona 3 is there, that'll be like a mainstay thing. But that is next year, so that still takes a while. But, you know, we're in fucking October. It's not that far away, to be honest. I'm still trying to grapple with the fucking image that I've chosen to paint. It's a real problem. I'm currently only playing Terraria as short breaks between drawing. That's nice, that's nice. I'm playing Ace Attorney right now. Oh my god, Vita, oh my god. Isabel says, unfortunately, my art sucks for Arttober. Don't worry, I won't be able to draw a Garvey/Mousetrap, unfortunately, even though it would be cool. Your art is absolutely fine. I love seeing everybody's art in the appropriate channel over on our Discord. I absolutely have been loving it, and I'm looking forward to more of that coming up in the following days for Arttober. Today is comfort, and I don't know, I've already complained to Evan that I don't know how to do that. I only draw hurt, I never draw comfort. How do I do the comfort part? It'll be tough. The Discord is great. I enjoy the Discord a lot too, yes. Because I'm okay at pixel art, then do pixel art. Continuing the FNAF thing, I made a FNAF minigame sprite of Garvey though. See? You can submit pixel art. We don't have any requirements of what like medium you need to use for the art that you want to submit. So if you want to do pixel art, just do pixel art. This is not Inktober where there's draconian laws prohibiting you from choosing the medium that you prefer. You can do absolutely whatever. One Ace Attorney game is a lot already, right? That's gonna be long. Yeah, Ace Attorney is long, right? That would be a long stream series, which is nice. I'm looking for something like that again, because it's nice to just throw like 5 fucking Persona streams at a schedule. Well, 5 is a bit much, but you know what I mean. Like, just press play Persona, and then you know exactly what you're gonna do. You don't have to think about it very much. Very easy. So it's nice to have a stream series like that going. And maybe, if I like it, Ace Attorney could be that for me. If I start playing it and I don't like it, I will just stop playing it. It's fine. I will not force myself to play anything I don't enjoy. But the only way I can find out if I like it or not is by playing it. So there we go. Because like even descriptions of it don't really... It's not really the same thing. Like, even if I know, okay, yeah, I for instance, I know... I don't have a good example, actually. I know what fighting games are, right? I know what Tekken is. Weird example, but okay. But I've never played a fighting game, so I don't know if I like them or not. That sort of thing. Or at least I haven't played a fighting game in a very long time that I could remember. Maybe there was, like, in my youth, when I was 7, maybe there was a fighting game installed on our computer. I doubt it, though. I doubt it, but who knows. I don't think I really have. So I wouldn't know if I like it. I have to try it out. Speaking of art, the Vosh AI art video was how I found you. I like that one a lot. Thank you. I'm very proud of that one. I was very proud of that one. A couple of people have found me like that. I'm like, okay, I should make more like that. Do good research. Talk good. Isn't that always the goal, huh? I like making art. I like making content that's doing like a little bit of a crossover between art and politics, basically. But that's hard to do, I feel. Sometimes. Sometimes a little hard to do. Because they don't cross over, like, at least not obviously that often, even though there is a lot of crossover in art and politics. You know? Oh, this is starting to be nice, right? Like, it's coming together. The art is coming together. It's gonna stay pretty sketchy at the end of it, but it is coming together. I am enjoying my time here, even though there's still a lot of parts of this that I cannot discern what they're supposed to be in the reference, so we're still a little bit lost here and there, but I think I'll just fill some stuff up with darkness and then be good. I really haven't gotten much into games anymore, I understand that. I did play Ace Attorney once on my iPad, and yeah, true, that released somewhat recently, I don't know. And I actually got the first case without a problem, no joke, just winged it. Hell yeah, let's go. Amazing, amazing detective. Wait, no, you're an attorney, you're not a detective. Amazing attorney at the scene. You should study law, actually. You should actually study law instead of whatever you're doing right now. My recommendation. You're good at Ace Attorney, you should study law. I always thought Ace Attorney was way more like actual law focused, but apparently it's not that realistic to lawyer proceedings. Which makes sense, because that would be boring, probably. I'm having fun painting my old skate shoes. I'll show you. Yes, post it. Post it on the Discord. I want to see. I want to see all of that. That's cool. That is cool. I would like to get a color on here. Thank you. Very nice. You're basically playing a detective, prosecutor, lawyer, but mostly it's logical puzzles. Oh, slay. Slay. So, like, similar to Professor Layton or less similar to... I haven't played Professor Layton either. I don't know why, but I know Professor Layton. I know of Professor Layton. That sort of energy with, like, mini-game puzzles or, like, different sort of energy. I mean, I'll see. If my friend Evan says it would be a good a game for stream, then I believe that it would be a good game for stream. Who am I to not believe him when he says that? Different. Okay. I feel like Layton would be fun to do. Different, though. Cool. This is not the lid of this pot. At least I don't think it is, but I also don't know what it is in the reference image, so we're just leaving it as is in order to not confuse ourselves even more. Since I'm already confused enough with a lot of the images, the objects in this painting. You know, it's gonna be on screen for, like, not long. You love Layton. I've never played a Layton game either. I haven't played that much, is another thing that I keep realizing throughout my career as a virtual entertainer, that I have not played that many video games. I don't know that many of them as well as I think I might, but simply do not. Professor Layton is more like standalone puzzles, while Ace Attorney, all the puzzles are supposed to connect to the plot, though. Okay. I mean, in Layton, they also connect a little bit, like... kind of. Not a lot, but like they take place in the world at least. I'm sure sometimes they connect a little bit more too. But yeah, I see what you mean. There's like blue. That's also blue, and there's more writing in the background. As alluded to as such. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Fair. Oh, I just remembered there used to be a story I read based on Ace Attorney and Detective Conan. Phoenix Wright saw right through Conan's ruse and was able to deathly terrified of him. Yeah, I see that. I can see that. A kid that smart for his age. I can see that happening. I know a lot of people really like Ace Attorney, so I would like to also like Ace Attorney. I think I've heard the characters are very cool. The art isn't really, like, the art and the character design isn't really my style for the most part, but I hope to be able to look past that and enjoy it for what it is nonetheless. Which, you know, that's possible. You just gotta get into it first if you don't really like the art style. It's a little bit of a hurdle, but it's not like an impossible hurdle or anything. You should be able to overcome that. There's like a little bit of yellowish light on the pot down here, so I added that. Yeah, that's a fine shot for our thing. So we can recap now. We did 4 paintings today. We were very well. We did 4.5 actually. That's kind of super productive actually. In Japanese, Phoenix is called Naruhodo-kun. That's incredible. I absolutely love that. The puzzles in Layton aren't mostly tied to like the plot. They're just a series of mini games. So yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, that's true. That is true. So let's go through from the start, from the top, make it drop, you know, the usual. Because we've gotten quite a bunch of our song now already. Seriously. Sun went down over Pompeii. On both sides of I was broken. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day, all our secrets will be spoken. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. Don't you worry, baby. No, that time to change it. I must light these matches, never had control. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? Do 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 do. Yeah, I really love these 5 that we did today. Very, very happy with it. Yeah, we have a lot of progress. It's coming along. Oh my god, it's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. Especially as thumbnails, I really adore the interior shots. It's great. I'm happy with this. There are like 2 shots in here, maybe 3 that I would like to go over again at the end, but I feel like that's definitely something we can do at the end, just make sure that everything's uniform enough and stuff. So that'll be good. We did good work today. Very nice, very nice. I'm glad about it, because the last 2 times were kind of slow-ish in our workflow, which is not bad. It's just because of the subject matter that we chose. Close-ups are always going to be more work than what we've done today, like this one, which I really adore, by the way. Sometimes the simpler subject matter also just flows better, I guess. Not a surprise, really, nonetheless. So we're done for today, and I'm very glad, and I'm gonna have some food and pet my boy and then go for a walk, maybe. I could go for a walk and do some Duolingo at the same time, maybe. And then preparing for stream tomorrow, where we're gonna build a theme park. We're gonna play one of the Roller Coaster Tycoon games. Probably the first one or the second one. Probably the first one because it's my favorite, but we'll see. I have a little bundle on Steam. I really like them a lot. Milchreis. Oh my god, Milchreis. I love Milchreis. Eat well. Chat Union's proud of you. Thank you very much. I'm proud of you too. We all had a good one today. I'm glad. So, I will see you again tomorrow, if you have the time. We do some gaming tomorrow. We do some theme park building, maybe some cruelty, maybe some Geneva Convention violations. Who knows? Happens. You'll be working, but I hope it's fun. Have a good day at work then tomorrow, and have a nice day for the rest of your day. Also, that was a weird sentence. Also, did you know that Juno is streaming today in like an hour, if I didn't mix that up with anything else? You know where you could go immediately after stream, perhaps, if YouTube lets me? To Juno. You could watch Baldur's Gate upcoming. Juno? Yes, it is in an hour. I am correct on that. Juno's playing Baldur's Gate, so unless you can't be spoiled, I suggest you go over there immediately after stream ends, leave a like, chill for an hour in the waiting room, if you feel like it. And then watch Juno do the bouldering. I'm probably gonna be outside at the time. Do the bouldering. I'm gonna gate the boulders, not the boulders. Don't gate the boulders. As long as you don't gatekeep the boulders, I think I'm fine with that. So, good. This one's also one of my favorite frames, by the way. It's so simple, but it's so good. Anyway. Bye. I'm just gonna send you straight to Juno, so no loading screen. Take care, gamers. Take care. Might start half an hour early. Oh, well then, chop chop, get to Juno's right now. It's gonna start soon. See you around. It was very fun. I had a good time. Oh, I think I actually fucked something up in my shoulder a little bit, though, when I worked out. Because that hurts a bit more than it should, I think. Maybe I overstrained that part a tiny bit. I do lift more with my right shoulder when I do push-ups than with my left. Or, like, the muscle connecting the shoulder to the chest. I don't know what that one's called. But that one hurts a bit. Anyway, bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you. Bye. Ciao. See you. Goodbye. Bye.